What is in this folder here? What is this?
That would be a report that WGBH, the public radio station in town, is required to file as part of the federal legislation governing the taxpayer money that they get. Congress, in its infinite wisdom, decided to compel these stations to report the diversity of their hires and their employment.
Oh, I'll be curious. So this is a station that's wagged their finger at us in the past, and me in particular, correct?
Yes, this is Jim Browdy and Marjorie Egan station. Sue O'Connell and Shirley Long are frequent guests on the show.
This is where my money is going.
Correct.
To these people, okay. And they're the ones that always say, be diverse, hire, tell people to hire people.
Sure.
Minorities, fine. Employment of full-time radio employees, okay. A total of 33. First of all, it's just the total. This is the females they have? Oh, okay.
The females and males are separated out, which was the first thing I noticed, that there's no category for non-binary people who have moved into a new gender paradigm.
Exclusionary.
People are stuck in the fucking Stone Ages.
Well, let's start with the ladies, shall we? The broads. The gash, as Mike Geary would say.
Yes.
As Jim Browdy might say.
Yes.
That's actually how it's labeled on there. On their form.
They'll fucking
straight.
Over $400,000 a year, Jim Browdy.
It's unbelievable. Do they have commercials or no?
No, they have underwriting.
Oh, okay.
How do they?
it's a running joke in public radio.
Scam in the history of the world.
Huge fucking scam. Huge fucking.
He has no ratings. He makes
well
better than some.
Better than EEI.
He makes $400,000 a year.
What is they don't have to justify that in any way. Like there's no.
Welcome to the world, Mike. Welcome to the world.
Hold on a second. You're telling me,
Mike, your goal should be to become like Jim Browdy.
I'm kidding. Took the wrong route.
You did.
I know.
We'll start with the women. 33 females in total are full-time radio employees. Again, finger-wagging central. So I think we've learned anything here in the year plus in our show is if people are going to wag their fingers, they'll certainly be consistent in their own house and take care of their own business.
Always.
Mike, I'll ask you.
Please.
How many Asian Pacific females are at the company? Females.
Out of, what's the total number?
33.
I'll say 32. Everyone but Marjorie.
2 is right.
Oh, okay.
No 3, just 2.
All right.
Hispanic females. 33 women in total. Now 31. We've already seen 2.
All right, went too high. I'll say 16.
No, good for you. 2.
Damn it. Wrong again.
Now, they're not going to fuck around here. African-American females.
Obviously, this is a lot.
Yep.
I'll say
29 left.
I'll be fair. I'll say 20.
Not bad. 2.
I'm always close.
White, non-Hispanic females, 27 of the 33.
Oh, that's weird.
Unbelievable.
Well, percentage-wise, maybe that works. I don't know.
Unbelievable. Men, 299 employees total. Total amount of white, non-Hispanic males who take of the 299.
That is a lot more than there are women. It's
strange how that works.
Oh, no, you're looking at the TV side. The
second page is the TV side? No, I have.
Yeah, it might be out of order. No. If it's that many employees.
Well, give me
I'm looking at it right now.
I'm sorry. I can do this too.
Total male employment at the WGBH radio side is 45.
Okay.
Would you like to guess how many African American men are employed at WGBH radio?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with goose egg on this one, Steve.
Ding, 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 we have a winner. There are no according to the public report that WGBH files, there are no African-American men employed at WGBH radio.
Yeah.
Would you like to guess?
It's just a bunch of fucking frauds. It's so unbelievable.
How many Hispanic males are employed at WGBH radio?
2.
Ooh, you undercounted. 4.
Look at them.
There are 4.
Oh, all right. So they're exceeding expectations.
So how many white guys?
40.
Jesus Christ.
And there's even more depth on the report because it reports the level at which they're employed. Mm-hmm. So if you look at the like managers
or something,
if you look at the manager level, there are 5 female managers. 4 of them are white, 1's Hispanic. And on the male side, there are 7 male managers, and all of them are white.
That's unbelievable. Wow. These fucking people are the biggest phonies on earth.
You know what's going to really upset the people who are in this room? They also have to report how many employees they have that are disabled.
Ooh, how many?
On the radio and TV side, goose egg.
Wow.
Not a single disabled
employee. So we're more diverse.
WGBH.
Oh, Marjorie's not disabled?
Well, not legally speaking.
I would say she's certainly brain damage.
Maybe she's behind a wheel. But.
Wet brain doesn't It's going around the radio these days.
I hear. It might be contagious.
No kidding. Jesus.
But there's now the argument for most companies in my mind would be maybe that's who's applying. Maybe not a lot of minorities.
Sure.
But when you look at other companies and say, where's the diversity here? It's like, well, look within your own building.
You didn't print it out. Shirley's on the station all the time. How'd her story come out? Going to GBH. About the hirings.
There wasn't.
What do you mean? Wait, but this is what she does, though. I mean, she must be contacting these, if she can't contact advertisers, these underwriters. Well, saying, what are you doing?
I think she just missed this. I think you should send it to her.
That can happen.
Yeah. This is kind of a hard report because they're not required to post it online, and they do not post it online, so you have to actually go to the WGBH office.
You have to be a journalist to some extent?
Oh, yeah, I guess I am a journalist.
Call you got Showgirl's number, right? Let's give her a call.
Showgirl.
She likes when I call her that.
I tell you what, when the like senior vice president of communications or whatever at WGBH had to walk down into the lobby and hand me that folder, she was not very happy about it.
That was pre-pandemic. Now, was that?
Yeah.
I like that instead of taking that as a dig at Shirley, Steve goes, I guess I am a journalist. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
That's a good point.
He did some work. She'll probably answer, right?
She might be on the train.
That's true. Well, even now, you think?
Maybe.
I don't know. They did just open up public transportation.
Things are coming back.
She's not busy trying to shut down that club two houses away, whatever it is?
That's a good point. What would she use as the excuse now? Train doesn't seem logical.
She's back on the train.
She might just say that, but
Let's see. I think she's probably not going to answer.
Unfortunately.
She's working on her column about how Trader Joe's did the right thing.
That's right. Damn right they did.
That's about time.
Barstool probably hired her last night anyway.
Kirk, we're coworkers. I don't know why you're going at me like this.
Well, that's why.
Your call is being forwarded.
Sorry, Shirley. So there you go. I mean, no surprise. So let's talk quickly. This makes me very uncomfortable because I do actually like this guy. Before we get to the other stuff, I don't like hearing Fred Toucher, my old rival in morning radio, honestly sound like this morning. I don't think this is a good thing he's on the air.
He hates Jews.
I didn't hear that clip yet. I didn't hear that
today.
Jews are awful.
Wait a minute. What? Is this true or no?
No, he's talking about what Nick Cannon is saying.
Oh, well, stop. Jesus. Well, I mean, look, he's welcome to speak his mind.
All I want is that I'm fascinated that you can attack Jewish people and not.
Is this today
there's
or no?
no repercussion,
yeah, right?
That's all I'm fascinated with. That's it. And you know what? I'm right or am I wrong? I don't know.
Oh, God. I mean, so I guess Fred announced he's getting a divorce on the air. There's something today.
Yeah, I'm getting a divorce.
Okay.
You're getting a divorce. That explains a lot, man. You got to relax. Just relax.
Yeah, I got to relax about the whole divorce thing. Yeah, it's something that I really need. Hang on a second, buddy. Hang on a second, buddy.
All right. One second. So, I mean, like, you know, the easy thing to do, and I saw a lot of people on Twitter like, oh, this is, like, at some point you have to say the guy is having I've talked to him in the past. He's had some serious mental health issues. Like, somebody has to say, get off the air.
Rich was saying that.
Well, I know, but
Fred was refusing.
But that's
not Rich's job.
And it took way too long for that to happen.
There's management for a reason. You know, they have to say you can't stay on the air anymore. Like, I understand this may be compelling to the listeners, but you're having a fucking I have no idea, but it sounds to me like he is compromised.
Yeah, I guess I would have tried to find it if I only heard about it like 10 minutes before the show. But I guess yesterday he walked out of the show because he didn't want to talk coronavirus.
So I guess I think he's really strong. I think he's on some. Personally, it sounds to me like he's on some painkillers.
Why is it? But why is it that I'm like addicted to chemicals? Like why is that part of it?
I don't know. It's maybe what are they saying? The way you speak. I mean, maybe
slurring and this and that.
I mean, slurring right there. I mean, I don't.
Are you kidding me? What do you think I did this morning? You think I was late? What did you think I did this morning? I got up and had 18 Bloody Marys.
So I don't know. So I mean, like, to me, I have no idea. I think he's on some kind of painkillers or some medication. To me, he just sounds like that. He just sounds slurred, and maybe he isn't. I don't know. Maybe something else is going on.
See, I don't hear enough of him outside of the only time I ever hear him is when people
communication
say.
With him.
That's the problem. Is I sent you guys something like Friday, and I was like, I can't tell if he's doing a bit or if this is how. They should take him. They should take. I don't understand. It's fun for listeners. I've been in that situation where you're losing your mind,
Everyone thinks it's fun. Everyone gets big ratings off it. I get it. He should not be on the air right now. Absolutely. There's no reason.
Where's my money?
It's a fucking pandemic.
If they give me my money,
it doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter if you're on the air or not. Your life does matter more. It does actually matter more.
Oh, and they're also still going to shit stomp WEI.
It doesn't matter who they have on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a fucking summer. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't know what. I understand he's saying he wants to stay on, but he doesn't really want to do that.
You could just fall asleep in the chair.
The fucking management should. I don't know what management's doing. I don't understand what they're doing. I don't get it.
They think it's fun. I don't know if they think it's a bit, because even people over there said they're a little worried, I think. So I don't know what
that's definitely not a bit.
Well, see, the thing is,
that's the only time I ever hear him is when he's talking like that. So I don't know what to make of it.
If he takes a breathalyzer and passes a blood test, there's still the perception out there that he's on radio shit-faced and he's doing things like asking for sex.
I'm here with the two divorcees.
Like, I don't think he's shit-faced. I think he's on some sort of. I personally think he's on some kind of painkillers or something. Right. That's what I think.
Maybe
I don't think he's drinking. I mean, I don't know. But I don't think that's what's going on. I think the guy's going through a lot. Maybe he's just on some weird medication that's leading to this, because I think he's fucking going through a lot. And I've been there. I've done it. I've lost my mind. I hear that. And I'm like, oh, that is not. I get that it's compelling. I get that people want to listen to it, but that is fucking.
Well, that's why management's not stepping in. They're saying, hey, it's compelling. He claims he wants to be on air.
Yeah, but he doesn't want. But he doesn't want to be, though.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck.
Well, that's the key.
It's the opposite of what happened to you. It's like you wanted to come back, and they're like, well, we'd rather he not be here, so let's just pretend this is best for him.
Yeah, I just think they don't know. I just think radio management is just full of dummies. Like, they don't know what to do. They're like, if we do it, he'll get mad at us. They don't know what's going on. But that is rough to hear. And I saw people had fun. I get it. Like, listen, you're on air. That's part of it. You go on, people are going to react to it. They're going to make fun of you. That's life. But Jesus, I did not like hearing that. I never listened to that show ever. I drove and listened to it. I was like, this is freaking brutal. This poor guy is having a fucking breakdown.
And you could tell his partner, Rich, was having like a tough time rationalizing what he was saying. I'll go off the air with you, and there just wouldn't be a show for the rest of the day or something like that. Like, he was trying to get him off the air, but Fred wouldn't go. It was very odd.
Yeah, when the show's over, the manager should say, listen, you guys are off for the rest of the summer. It's no big deal. It's a fucking summer. It's a summer during a pandemic. It literally couldn't matter less. It doesn't matter.
I think today might get that reaction, because it's finally built up to now people are kind of starting to talk about it. He announced the divorce and everything. Now they might force him out, but people could see this coming for a few days. People were messaging me about it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's been going on I think it's been going on for a long time. So I don't know. I actually like the guy. We had our battles, but I actually like him. So I feel bad for him. And if he's getting divorced, I feel bad for him. It sucks. And if he's got these issues, it sucks. But that's also, and this will tie into the next thing, when you're a public figure and you go on the air and stuff like that, you're going to get criticized. That's part of the conversation. Hopefully I hope he takes a break and gets his shit together and comes back in the fall and fucking is ready to go and fucking kicks the shit out of EI again. He will either way. It doesn't really matter.
Well, the other thing is also, if they both take a break off completely from the show, it'll be an interesting case study side by side with WEI.
They'll lose. So EI will lose to whoever fills in for them. That's just habit. People will just go to 98.5 and listen to it. No one's going to be like, oh, let's go see what's on 93. It's not going to happen.
I was wondering if they even think about EI anymore.
They don't. I'm sure they don't.
I mean, they must in some sense, because it's the other sports station, but they're not anywhere close to them, so why would they?
Yeah, I don't think. I would say probably almost never, right? I mean, why? What's for what reason?
Right.
Well, also EI never talks about them. There's not a friendly rivalry.
They already have. Even the advertisers EI has, I hear them also on the sports.
Sure.
So
yeah, and I mean EI never did that before I got there anyway. They never talked about them. You know, it was sort of a fluke. Like John and Jerry didn't, Dale didn't, Glenn didn't. So I mean,
right. Well, I remember back in the day, they thought if they acknowledged the competition, you would go over there.
I used to hear it all the time. I say this is the fucking stupidest thing ever.
Which doesn't make any sense. It's like if I like this show and you mention another station, I'm going, I have to listen to that now.
I was like, everyone
knows who everyone is too. It's like this idea that you don't know who Michael Felger is stupid. It's just dumb. It's antiquated. It's dumb. It's what program directors do because they don't have an original thought.
It is kind of interesting, though. I was saying to Steve before that, like, Felger's probably the biggest personality in Boston. Fred Toucher's probably second, I would think, now. Left in radio.
Yeah.
And didn't hear a lot. Like, I got a couple tweets about this towards once it got really bad.
Yeah,
today,
I saw a lot this morning, which is unusual.
But there wasn't a ton. So it kind of shows you how few people... That's the number one show. It shows you how few people are listening to radio in general right
True, though I will say this morning, it does feel like... this is an unusual amount for today. Like, there's a lot of it.
It started to build up a little, yeah.
Yeah. And I know, like, when I got in, they actually moved to the fucking start talking about the Bruins. I feel like they actually probably had to, because I mean, at some point you have to say the guy is gonna fucking literally collapse on the air.
But isn't that more strange? Like, if he's going to be on, do you have to do it today?
I mean, I would have, I say, I have a different style of radio than most people do. More similar probably to Fred's in that way. But if I were management there, I would be like, this guy is fucking losing his mind. Like, get off the air. It's not doing us any good. We're way ahead in the ratings. This is not some stunt. We want to keep this guy. We don't want this guy to go, But
he didn't leave the show. It's just him talking Pasternak now and interrupting the conversation.
I guess.
Which is bizarre. I mean, it's easier on a podcast if something like that happened and you couldn't move on, we could just leave. Like, that could be the end of the podcast.
True.
There, they have to stay till 10, so it's just strange.
Yeah, they don't have to either, though. I mean, sure, they could just leave. Like, who the fuck would they just run? They could run something else. They could run national programming.
Yeah. I think they said that in there. They're like, well, there's a Revolution game coming up at 9 that we can play.
Well, if Fred wants to go on and bleed it out till 10 o'clock, then do it, I guess. And then and he wants to go back. If he wants to do that, fine. But somebody at some point, imagine, or in his life has to have a conversation and say, Fred, this probably isn't the healthiest thing for you right now. I've been there. I've been really, really there. Where I made my own decision. I was like, I just can't do it anymore. We'll see if Fred will do it. I hope so.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I mean, even if it's not from a professional standpoint, from a friend.
What's what I mean?
You think he's just like a friend in that building who's like,
I'm sure he does, but this is where management, they don't know how to handle things like this. They just don't.
No, and they'll probably handle it today, but like I said, it shouldn't have led up to they shouldn't have let it build to this where it all comes out on air.
So, yes. So, this ties in anyway, like I was saying about sort of the public nature of it is, so we asked Kate from Barstool to come on yesterday. She declined. I guess she reached out to Steve in early afternoon or something?
No, she sent me an email when we were in the middle of the show yesterday, just explaining why she wasn't coming on. Then she sent a follow-up email by the time we were off air, just saying, hey, can you give Kirk my phone number? I'd like to talk with him.
So I called her, and we talked for, I don't even know, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. And it was fine, but very nice conversation. She was very pleasant. She was really shook up. It seems like this is really shaking her up, I guess.
Yeah.
She's gone through a lot of stuff. I don't know the history of her mental illness. I don't know if it's tied into the fact that she was overseas or in the military or not. Or I have no idea. Maybe something she's had her whole life. I don't know. So she basically, and I mean, do you have the Chap stuff cut up or no? The radio stuff from last night. I mean, essentially, with what she says to Chaps is pretty much our conversation, pretty much, and it kind of was a constant thing of her saying this stuff and me saying, well, I understand. Okay, I'm sorry you're going through this, and her kind of saying, I wish that you would get your audience to treat people differently, and me saying, well, I'm not really going to do that. Like sort of a back and forth that neither one would really give, but it was pleasant, and she's very nice. Like I thought that maybe she wasn't, and then I spoke to her yesterday. She is. She's not like a phony. There are phonies, and she was genuinely, I think, nice, but genuinely shaken up. And I mean, what cut do you want to start with here? No, I'll talk more about it because it's better to hear, I think, the sound react to it.
Just hurts to, when she starts talking about the harassment, and then we can play the specific ones that jump out to me.
The Kirk Minihane, his show, they picked it up, and he did a thing about it, and then on his show, and then put clips out about it and yada yada, and then right away, it was almost immediate. And I got texts from people too, like, oh, he just
and she didn't say this to me because this is actually factually inaccurate. She said that she wrote a column, and then I talked about it on the show and put some stuff up, and then she started getting reaction. She wrote the column on a Friday.
Right.
We were not on the air till Monday. We didn't react right away when she wrote it. She got a reaction to it. Like that is just not.
I think I sent it to you, and then you tweeted it out saying, "What a fucking headline" or something like that.
No, but clips,
I know, but I'm just saying there were no clips. Yes,
no, there were no clips, and the reaction is not the reaction. Like I said, believe me, I'll cop to it when the reaction is due to us. Of course, that happens all the time. This was, I think, just a shared common sense reaction to in my opinion, a poorly thought out and poorly written column.
Well, that was my problem with the whole thing yesterday, and then listening to her today is that it wasn't about this show. Like, it wasn't the same with Ellie or K. Marco. That's different where you are saying, like, these are enemies now. That we talked about a Kate column or a Kate blog that was already out there before we even discussed, and that she was getting shit on all over the place for it. Not all over the place, but on Twitter for it a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it's the Minifans coming after me comes from because it's just wrong.
I happen to think on this one she's very sensitive to the situation, which she admits to. So when somebody admits to it, I don't really have a problem with it. As opposed to being like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Like, it clearly affects her and she wants to have a conversation about it. Okay. I'm not sure that you should be writing columns like that if you're going to not like the blowback from it, but that's a different conversation. Where do you play next here, Steve?
We can play her kind of talking about communicating with the other people at Barstool.
Oh, I mean, so I think this is really the crux of it, and we're going to have Robbie Fox on in a few minutes anyway. And I just think there's this little mafia now who hates me, who hates the show, and they are complaining. I mean, Kate is not. Dave told me that. I saw him tweet that last night.
I assume that's Ellie, right? I mean, she said it on her podcast.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm thinking. I mean, Dave didn't say that, but I think he said it without saying.
She did basically
without saying it, right? Like I think that's what's going on. And they're complaining. I'm not sure she's the only one. And there's a little, K Marco, Ellie, Robbie, Fox, I suppose. I'm not sure Kate, Mafia, or they talk to each other and they hate the show, and that's life. But
it's going to be funny when Barstool finally unionizes to get rid of Kirk Minihane.
That could happen.
their one labor demand.
And I would say Kate's in there only from the sense that she mentions here, like, Kirk's gone after some of my friends and people that I love at Barstool. Right. So it is all kind of that, they're defending each other.
Right. And they don't acknowledge what they've done wrong, and Robbie Fox come on a little while, and I've always liked him, but we'll react to him in a second. Go ahead.
It was almost immediate. And I got texts from people too, like, oh, he just put, you're about to get blasted. He just put, because people know that's how it goes. He puts you on blast for something and you get shit on.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Tremendous cut. All right, what else? What's next? What's this one?
Yes. Everybody has free speech. Everybody can do their own thing. But there's a certain, I feel like you can't tell your followers what to do. But I do feel like there's a certain kind of tone that you can set where, hey, guys, actually, not great. I don't really love that. I think if ZBT followers are doing that to people, me, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'd be like, how the fuck do we stop this? Holy shit, this is bad.
That's not, I don't think, an unfair thing. I really don't. I just don't, it's not how I operate. But I said to her, because that was kind of our conversation essentially back and forth yesterday, where she'd make her point, I'd make my point, then she'd go back to that, and I would go back to my point, which is just philosophically, we have a difference of opinion. If you write something, and by the way, the other thing is, and I said to her, nobody was bothering you.
Yeah, I think it's a little, even if they were, I think it's a little unfair to say I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if people were bothering someone else on social media.
Well, I think
that's just, unfortunately, people are assholes on Twitter. That's just reality.
I would just say, don't write stuff like that. Don't write stuff that's going to open yourself up to real criticism. Write about funny, stupid stuff, and then you'll be fine. But if you want to wade into the territory of stuff like that, where you're saying, who gives a fuck about, and she can say that wasn't her, and I'm sure she actually cares about what's going on in China and Hong Kong. But when that's your dismissive take in a column, well, people are going to jump on you over that, especially right now, especially given the climate, especially how Barstool's attitude has been toward other stuff and their attitude toward me. That's just, and I'm not, I said to her, and I said to Clancy last night, because he said a lot of the same thing. And I was like, I am not going to say to my audience, you know what, guys, don't be negative on Twitter anymore. Don't criticize. It's just silly. I'm not going to tell a human being what, I'm not interested in that. I'm just not. I'm not. And people may think that I'm being an asshole then, and that's fine. But I would say, and I said it to Kate, and I would say it to Ellie, I would say it to K Marco, I would say it to anybody. It's easy to say, harder to do, but maybe you should just, if you're going to write stuff like this, ignore the fucking comments. Just ignore the comments. Believe me, we all fall into the trap. I fall into the trap too. But sometimes you just got to say, I'm not going to look at these comments. And if Kate didn't look at that one comment from Turtle Boy, then none of this would have happened, correct? I
guess.
I don't know.
And it also seems not very self-aware to be like, I wrote this thing that is about a polarizing issue in this country, and the only person who disagreed with me is Kirk Minihane, and he sent all these people.
Well,
people could have just disagreed with
intellectually dishonest.
Of course.
Right. And she probably knows that. I don't even know if we got into that. I don't even really care. Because I said to her, I was like, it's really not, on my end, it was over. We did it for a day. We do this stuff. We moved on. And by the way, this audience had moved on. I'm sure she got one or two tweets a day on a tweet from some people who are like, you fucking, hate America. So you know what I mean?
But that'll always be, whether it's Minifans or someone else, that's always going to, unfortunately, that's what Kate's always going to get if you take a stance politically. Right. You're always going to get shit. I have people on Twitter that think I'm like a Trump supporter or something, which is fucking stupid.
You can't, just block everybody. I don't care. If you want to block everybody, block everybody. Right. Whatever. And then they'll, I don't know.
It just seems like the Minifans have become a convenient boogeyman.
Well, everybody hates them at Barstool.
Yes.
Everybody.
And they can't criticize Kirk Minihane. They have to criticize the fans.
Which
is different than other shows.
Yeah,
other shows, you're just going to criticize the person. Like, other fans of shows don't get criticized. No one's criticizing the daddy gang.
That's what Kevin Clancy was saying last night. He's like, I really like you. He's like, I don't like your fans. I'm like, well, okay. I love my fans. I don't know what to say,
And the other thing is,
there's no sense of humor. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing. Nobody listens to the show here. So that's the other thing.
And it's also, are the fans really more harsh on people than you are? Like, when you criticize, you know what I mean? You go after people pretty honestly.
Sure, but the difference is, a Kate or a Robbie Fox or a Kevin Clancy or whoever can call me and talk to me about it.
Well,
like they can't call each one of the fans and have a conversation.
But I also think it's that they're not actually listening to the show. They don't necessarily even know what you said.
So I think Kevin does to some extent. But you're right.
Does, yeah, but the others will see a clip and then see a million responses from Minifans and say, "Oh, what a piece of shit."
So I mean, like I said, I feel I have no hard feelings that Kate wrote something. Kate didn't do anything to us. She wrote something I thought was dumb, and I said it was dumb. Like there's no. I don't think she's malicious. I really don't. I do not think she went to Dave and said, Dave called her yesterday because Dave likes her. I talked to Dave last night for a little bit. Dave likes her. He feels bad she's going through a tough time. He just called her. Like she did not, it's very clear. She did not say to him, she said to me yesterday, she would never say, why is this guy here? But even if she did, Dave would be like, well, at that point, Dave's
that
in
all
full,
seemed clear. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave's in full, which is good. Dave's in full fuck off mode. Like, you don't like the guy. Fine. I don't like him either. Whatever. But he's not going anywhere. Like I like what he has to say. I like the fact that he says it. And I like the fact that, you can fight. And when I talked to Dave last night, his thing was they should all go on. It's like Ellie should go on. Robbie Fox should go on. Kate should go on. I texted Kate again last night. I said, anytime you want to come on. I haven't heard back from her. That's okay too. I don't mind that, but I don't know. What cut do you have next?
And I think too, it was compounded by seeing what happened with Ellie and with Keith and with other Barstool, but with you earlier in the year. And I know you guys talked to and sorted it out and everything. But I think having all that in my mind, and it was like 3 a.m. last night, and somebody tweeted something at me about being like a communist sympathizer. And it turns out the guy is not even like a Minihane follower, but he had a bunch of Minihane retweets in his thing. And I'm like, of course, it's another one. They're still fucking cut. Like, I was just at the end of my rope, and I just like.
So I mean, so she said that to me, and like that's to me a perfectly legitimate explanation.
Yeah, I can understand. I've been.
But we've all been there. Like I said to her, I was like, I have, but then it almost sounds. And again, you want to give me blame, but I didn't say this to her. Maybe I should. It sounds like it's not really my fault. Like like she got upset, which is totally understandable. It was the middle of the night. She's going through stuff. She saw a tweet. And I said this to her. We have all been there, and I would never say to her, like, hey, maybe next time don't do that, because it's easier said than done.
But they would say without you, they're not getting these tweets. The
Minifans
aren't thinking about kids.
There's one specific tweet that she references that really hurt her, and it was something to the effect of, you didn't get enough killing Muslims in Afghanistan, so now you support what China's doing to the Uyghurs. Yeah. Yes. No, I looked it up, and I found the exact tweet she's talking about, and the guy doesn't follow the three of us or the show account. So he's not a Minifan.
Right. So it's also that
it's like this boogeyman thing, where, someone says something nasty online, so it's got to be a Minifan. Sure. I'm going to blame it on Kirk.
Yeah, of course.
And the other thing I don't like about that clip is the revisionist history that's going on, where suddenly we did something bad to Chaps when he was the one trying to get us fired for bullshit reasons. Well, no, I understand that, but then what did we do to K. Marco?
What about K. Marco or Ellie?
Yeah,
but they're friends with them.
I know, but you can be friends with them, but we have to live in a shared fucking reality. Right. We can't pretend like Chaps somehow didn't try to get us fired.
We would have Kirk's side. If the thing was reversed, we would have Kirk's side.
Because that's the objective reality of the situation, is that Chaps tried to get us fired. K. Marco has continuously tried to fuck with this show.
Now, I will say on the Ellie one, like, we have fucking gone way overboard on Ellie. Like,
I have no problem. Stuff was just funny.
I have no problem saying that, but I mean, she called us racist, so I was like, fuck it. But I mean, if we gone like level 50 with Ellie when it maybe could have been level like 26, probably. Yeah, probably.
But at least we can admit that.
But I mean, we're not
trying to pretend like every person we've gone after went after us.
We all work for fucking Barstool. Like, this is life. This is also life. I don't know what you want. And then when it was either when I talked to her or somebody, she said on one of the shows, or maybe when I talked, I forget. Somebody was like, K. Marco and Ellie, they can't even tweet anymore. I was like, well, actually, they really can. They definitely can. Now, they might not. I would say if I ever talk to Keith Markovich again, which I wouldn't want to, I would say the first couple of tweets are going to be rough.
Yeah.
Then they'll get less rough. Now, for him, they're always going to be tough. There's just no doubt about it. And his first tweet, I will retweet. Like, for sure. Like, that part of it there's just no doubt about it.
All right.
But, like, Ellie, if she starts tweeting out 2 months from now, nothing. One comment every 6 tweets or something.
Of course.
It goes away. It goes away.
It will be in your mind a little bit. Like, there are days where I'm like, well, if I don't want comments about my mom, maybe I shouldn't tweet whatever I'm about to tweet. Shit like that kind of sticks in your head a little bit, but sometimes it's even funny to get that, and over time it dies out. It's just like, that's social. I can't keep saying it. That's social media. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Twitter, you're going to get mean comments.
Now that being said, what'd you say? A girl?
If you're a gir're like Kate, you're going to get mean comments all the time. It's unfortunate, but that's just the reality.
For sure.
Tell mom.
But I think that all being said, I do understand that insecurities and insecurities they're a real thing. So I mean, I get that. Like, that she's like, I don't want to do this because I'm going to get the shit kicked out of me. I do understand that, but I'd also say that's part of it. And also, I think she said with Chap, she got like a couple, one here and one there, tweet-wise.
Oh, yeah. She said it had completely died down.
Yeah, she got triggered. So on that one, I feel bad for her because, like I said, I know I have a pretty good bullshit detector when somebody's an asshole and somebody's not. She seems like a pretty nice person who got pretty rattled about this, and I feel bad, but she wrote it, and that's kind of part of it. Like, maybe next time when she says she's rash and she wants to write something right away and not give it a lot of thought, maybe she'll take a fucking deep breath.
From listening to it, my thought was that she kind of felt bad that she made it about her, but it was also defending
her friends,
Ellie and K. Marco, basically. Yeah.
Well, I would say I have Kate. I like. It seems she's very. I have no use for the other people. None. I mean, I don't fucking care about K. Marco I just don't. I don't feel bad for them. And then so yesterday.
Well, Kate has an explanation of why she did that, where the others don't. Like,
correct.
You can understand why Kate did that.
Well, Chap's just trying to get us fired. I mean, he kept his mouth shut yesterday, but like he tried to get us fired. Like, there's no. That doesn't even. Same with K. Marco. I mean, they tried to fuck us over. Right. That's not even the only thing you want to debate. Like, you can make the case. I would disagree with it. Kevin did, for example, and others. Like, why are you worried what Ellie Schnitt has to say? What do you care? Fine. That's a different. Why are there birds in the background? Outside?
Oh, my window's cracked.
It's fine, but it's fine, Steve. Jesus.
Like birds chirping?
This old house.
I think it adds to the
NPR was, Steve. What the fuck?
It makes you a little
like
more
Charles Osgood.
Yeah, it makes you.
What do you have PTSD from the bird you murdered on Friday?
It softens your edges.
I forget what I was saying.
You're talking about
trying to get us fired. Ellie, I don't remember. Great, Steve. That's fucking great. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, so
Kevin thought you went too hard on Ellie.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So, and maybe sometimes things get lost because sarcasm is not sometimes doesn't read great on Twitter. I thought it was funny yesterday when they said we were the worst thing on Twitter on Barstool. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, well, that's
the. I mean,
Steve was right. That's a Gaz job, 100%.
Yeah, if
he heard the podcast and did that. 100%.
If anybody thinks that, like, because Kevin was like, "You really upset?" I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I think my quote tweet was like, "We never get." I forget what it was.
Does the support never end?
Yeah, like it's. Like, I don't.
But then Robbie responds.
Well, that's what I'm getting to. So that tweet I thought was. I'm like, that's funny. Like, if you can't. I mean, really. And some of the fans are getting worked up about it. That stuff. Like, that's when I understand to some extent when people like the minute fans get worked up about everything. Like, you do sometimes have to understand, like what KFC is doing or Cat. They like us. They actually like us. Like, they're playing along. That's a joke.
Although I will say them unfollowing us is an odd move on all social media, Instagram and Twitter, Barstool Sports.
Oh, well, who cares?
It's a strange move. I suspect that's not a Gaz move. More passive aggressive.
No, who would that be?
I don't know. Someone else.
Could be anybody. There's a bunch of people with access to those accounts.
Well, who cares? I mean, I don't give a shit anyway. But I thought that was funny, whatever. And then right away, Robbie Fox. It's like
to the rescue.
He's like, if you don't like, you get the fuck out of here. You don't like anything. I'm like, what? What the fuck are we doing? What? There's no, and I'm saying, who the fuck are you to tell me to leave? Like, what?
Are you and Vince McMahon just the alphas on that call? Does everyone else know? Like, don't mess with Dana and Vince.
Good. No, not at all.
Maybe he's looking for a brawl.
Maybe
looking for a throwdown.
Well, he's joining us.
He's
joining us today. My guess is he's not. My understanding is he's not looking for a brawl, but we'll find out. But I was just like, and by the way, somebody again, like, I've kind of tweeted his support and said he does a good job, and I like him. And we've messaged privately about stuff before, and like, I actually like the guy. I'm like, what the fuck is this coming from? My guess is it's probably the same thing.
Yeah,
it's probably the same. You know, where's the exact tweet? Do we have it?
Oh, he said a couple yesterday.
Oh, he was all fired up.
He basically said if everyone in the Barstool office has a problem with you, why don't you just leave?
If you didn't consistently attack everyone in the company, maybe everyone in the company wouldn't have an issue with you. I mean, okay. So, like, you know, again, I would say to him, this is and I said Barstool 2020 personified. Like, when is that a bad thing? Why is that a bad thing?
That you're making fun of people?
Yeah.
At a comedy company?
Yeah.
I don't know. There is, and this is why I've tried to stop. I do this too much where I preface it by like, oh, this guy's a really nice guy, or I really like this guy, but you got to stop doing. I have to stop doing that because it doesn't fucking matter. Like, you can say nice shit about Robbie Fox all day, and he never hears that.
No, yeah.
He just hears the one clip of something mean you said once.
No, but I've talked to him like even during the stuff from during the bail money stuff, which of course we were proven completely right about. You know, at the beginning,
Kirk was right.
At the beginning, I was like, hey, you know, just so you know, this is like, I think you look stupid on this. When we went back and forth, and he was good, and I was like, yeah, we like each other. No big deal. And I see this, I'm like, yeah, all right, I don't know. But anyway, he said he'd call me. You want to talk to him or no?
Yep.
Steve, all right. You want his number?
I got his number.
You got his number. All right.
Hello.
Hey, Robbie. This is Steve from the Kirk Minihane Show. You're live to tape with Kirk.
Awesome.
What's up?
What's going on?
I think my anger to you really still stems back to the incident in Miami. I don't know if you remember it or not.
Oh, I remember Miami. When, what a tequila chicas or whatever.
Yeah.
When he took the picture of me in the stoolie.
I'm walking out at the end of the show, and Robbie Fox, some guy's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh, good, somebody recognized me. Great."
Oh, I remember this.
And he's like, "Yeah, can you take a picture of me and Robbie Fox?" I was like, what, "Can I walk into the fucking ocean, please?"
It's very hurtful. I can understand
it's one of the lowest moments of my. It's one of the lowest moments of my life. I should, but he was right.
Great stuff.
6 months later, he was. I should have left then. That should have been my issue. So what the fuck?
I think it would solve a lot of problems for both of us.
What the fuck happened? What happened yesterday? What is going on here?
So to be honest, Kirk, yesterday I obviously sent some very emotionally charged tweets that I still agree with. I shouldn't have sent them in the manner that I sent them. I think it's very unlike me to just kind of attack. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I was feeling sick, irritable, whatever. I canceled the video shoot I had with Roan and Glennie, and I saw your tweet, and I got gassed. I got little finger. I see, obviously now, looking back, your initial tweet is in jest, I would say,
yes.
Right?
Oh, about the Barstool ranking? Yeah, I wasn't that angry about being ranked, behind Darren Ravel on the worst Twitter followers. Or it wasn't even me, right? Was it the
Minifans?
The Minifans, yeah.
It was the Minifans, and you tweeted it with something of kind of the shtick of Barstool doesn't give you support, and I got triggered. I got Twitter triggered, and I fired off a response immediately. And I said, maybe if you didn't have an issue with everyone in the company wouldn't have an issue with you. I do still agree with that.
So then what? So then I don't understand. What do you? But it sounds like then you didn't do anything wrong in your mind. Not even wrong, but like it's. So you're saying your mistake wasn't. You actually think it, but your mistake was tweeting it out.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think
right.
It's just not my style. I don't do the conflict thing. I don't do the we're gonna go debate this thing. I shouldn't have done it. I think it was stupid of me, especially knowing what the Minifans are capable of. I think it was a stupid move, clearly. But I do think you treat my coworkers and some of my friends in a pretty shitty way. And
you mean for example, give me a few examples, and I'll try and give you. You mean I'll just give you a few examples on my end. Like K Marco and Chaps tried to get me and Steve fired in the past year. So what would your examples be of treating people like shit on your end?
I would say when you bring up like names of people that aren't even in content, names of business people, names of people on our talent team, names of people on our social team, names of people that don't want to be in content, and when you drag them through the mud, when you drag people through the mud for weeks on end, I don't know that someone deserves to be dragged. I don't know that anyone here deserves to be dragged the way they get dragged for weeks and weeks and weeks, and I think that might be just a fundamental disagreement we have. It might be I understand that.
I think there is some philosophical. I was talking to Kate about this yesterday, and I think when you're not talking about on air, because to me, if you do a podcast, if you do anything, whether it's Erica, who I've criticized her, whoever, I feel like you're in play. But for example,
for me, it's not just on air for you though, because you sabotaged our sales meeting too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But you can't be trusted as an employee.
Which, by the way, I owned and said was stupid. So I think that is a different. That's a different conversation.
I know. But should I not drag you through the mud for weeks for that as well?
Well, sure, of course you can. I would.
Because that could have taken money out of my pocket and the pocket of 200 people.
Of course,
that pisses all of us off. You know?
But
when you do stuff like that,
and if I talk to you, face to face, man to man, or talk to you privately, and you said that to me, do you think what I would say to you is you should absolutely do that? I would have no problem if you did that. I mean, has that not been our correspondence in the past?
No, it has. And
so then, I don't know.
Have been very cordial in DMs before.
I would say not even cordial. I would say more like, hey, listen, go for it. Like, you're doing a good job. You're a good guy. Yeah. Keep doing it. I don't know. So I don't know.
I truly do appreciate that. It's just for me, I think it was a combination of a bunch of things. I think my emotions were running high, and I was thinking, man, like these people that work at Barstool, that I love, that are my friends, that I've worked at Barstool for almost 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Are getting attacked by this guy who's been here for, as Dave likes to say, a cup of coffee, which I know you've been around the Boston media landscape and you've known Dave forever. I'm not trying to discredit that. But when you come in and attack all of us without knowing any of us, and you do the stuff like sabotaging the sales meeting and calling Erica a fucking moron, and everyone thinks that you're trying to get fired because you don't like Barstool, it makes us think that you're not in it for the long run. It makes us think that you don't care about the company as much as we do, and that rubs us the wrong way when we're putting our heart and soul into everything we do.
Okay, and I would say first, I don't think I called Erica a fucking moron. Maybe I did, Steve? Or
you
no?
said the Moron CEO podcast.
Well, okay, I can use the F word though, Robbie. I mean, I would never do that.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I would also say though, like, listen, here's the deal. Like, when I'm mad at somebody, to me, if they're in content, whether it's Erica, whether it's you, whether it's anybody, they do something I don't like, you're in play. Now, I think your other argument might be a better one, which is if it's somebody who wants no part of content, no part on air, is that a cheap shot? That I think is a different discussion. But when it's an Ellie, who I'm sure you like, or it's a K Marco, who I'm sure you like, or whoever, a Kate, and they do something to me or you, if you do, whoever, Dave, that is totally in play. And I do think there is now an element of let's not be mean to each other that I don't think existed before. And I do think that's changing, and you might think in a better way, changing the culture of the company.
Totally. I think that's where we disagree, because I think it is changing in a better way. And I'm in the office day to day. I think that's a big difference too. I think you guys being in Boston kind of on your own island is a thing where it's like, I love these people. Like I said, it's a mushy thing to say, but it really does. Barstool at this point feels like a family to me. When I've been at my lowest of lows, when I've been depressed, anxious, and people are going to say, oh God, you're playing the mental health card, because I got, all of those tweets. But when I've been at my lowest of lows, these people have been there for me, and they've fucking been by my side, and I appreciate them, and I love them for that. And when I see you dragging them through the mud, and I know these people's hearts are in the right place, and they're so well-intentioned, even if it is warranted. Like I said, if someone writes a stupid blog, whatever it may be.
So in your mind, if somebody,
I think you can drag them.
Yes,
but I think the way you go about it sometimes goes beyond criticism and goes into that, like, I haven't even spoken to Rhea and Fran about this, but when you went off on them, it was like, shut the fuck up and talk about The Bachelor. I remember listening. I listened to the whole show because
I stand that one. I stand by 1,000%. That one I was totally right on. You're wrong. You're wrong on that one. I agree.
I was wrong on the overall argument of that. Yes, totally. But I think the way you go about attacking people is so beyond criticism sometimes.
What would you, in your mind, what would you like me to do what would you like my style to be, Robbie? Out of curiosity, how would you like me to? So when Rhea and Fran tell me to read books to be less racist, should I say, I don't think
they told you to do that,
they told people to do it.
But Robbie, they're also adults.
Why do you care?
Because I care. Because that's like asking me, why do you care about wrestling? You care about it. I care about this. Don't talk about the Undertaker documentary. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that to you. Like you're saying to me, well, don't talk about Rhea and Frank because they're your friends, which is fine. I understand that. But then you're changing the argument to content versus don't be mean to my friends. And don't be mean to my friends is sort of the new. It sort of replaced Saturdays for the boys at Barstool. It's now don't be mean to my friends.
I'm not saying don't be mean to my friends. I'm not saying don't be mean.
That's exactly what you're saying.
I said, but let me just say this. I understand the entire Kirk Minihane Show. I've listened to full episodes before. I think I'm one of the few people at Barstool that have dug in because I'll get the little finger gas tweet. I'll go, this must be pulled out of context. So I got to listen to this. So I have listened, and I understand that generally the stuff is much more in a joking manner than it seems to play out on Twitter. It's just, for me, that's where my tweets were coming from. That's where the anger was coming from, is I was trying to stick up for my friends, and did I do it in a stupid way? Maybe, but that's just where it goes. And it's like, if you want to go off on Rhea and Fran and Ellie and whoever for whatever they say, that's your show, but it's not something that I enjoy.
Well, it's different. But Robbie, I totally respect that. Like, I've said I think you do a good job with some of your stuff. That's great. If you hate my podcast, if you don't like my podcast, that's perfectly a perfectly reasonable take. I have no problem with that. But when it gets into the don't say this, don't do this content, don't criticize this person, that to me becomes a completely now I'm like, well, where are we working here?
No, it'd be hypocritical for sure because it's Barstool. But I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying that's where I was coming from with my tweet.
I got you.
That's just I was emotionally fired up because I've seen you go after a bunch of my friends, a bunch of people I care about, and that's what rolled off the tongue because I woke up on the bad side of the bed. But I'm not saying don't do it. I understand that's what makes you successful. That will make you successful going forward. The Barstool thing seems strange to me too. It seems almost like it seems like you don't like Barstool.
That's not true. There's a lot of things I like about Barstool. I like Dave a lot. I like Erica. I like Dan. I like Kevin. I like you. There are a lot of people I like there. There are things, and this is where it becomes a conversation. How old are you?
22. Just turned 22 last week.
So you could be my son. I'm 45 years old. So I think we're now at the sort of the generational conversation where I think every generation does this, and I wonder if I'm guilty of saying, well, these fucking people have never worked. They never lived their lives. And now they're saying, hey, go give your money here. Go do this here. Go do this there without really researching it. And I think you would say you were not 100% right about the fund money, correct?
I would, yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, so if it gets to that point where I'm like, well, what the fuck's going on here? Like, why am I listening to these people lecture me on how to handle race when I know very well how to do it? And then you could say that's an old guy yelling at a cloud, or it's somebody who has lived life and had an experience and is, getting worked up about the next generation. If that makes sense.
Which I understand. And like I said, that's your show. That's the theme of your show. It's attack.
Yeah, but it's sort of this thing, Robbie, though, where it's kind of like, well, then I get this from a lot of people there. Some don't, including Dave, who I talked to last night. But there's some people like, if you don't like it, get out, which is a fucking attitude. By the way, it's not an attitude I heard a couple of weeks ago about certain employees at Barstool. People are not saying, hey, if you don't like it, get out. It's more like, hey, stay. We want you to stay, which is the attitude that it should be. Instead of like,
at the same time, those employees didn't sabotage behind the scenes sales content, though.
Yeah, but Robbie, nothing got sabotaged. Nothing happened.
But it's not about what happened. But nothing, it's about you not being able to be trusted.
But nothing happened. Oh, now you don't trust me? I've lost your trust. I mean, come on here. Like, what are we doing? Like, I think you talk about work ethic. I work pretty hard. We do a long show every day. We do a lot of stuff. We do sales stuff. We do live shows. We do things. Believe me, we are working hard, and a lot of that money is going to Barstool. So, I mean, it's not like we sit every day and say, how can we sabotage Barstool? I was pissed off one day at the beginning of a show. I said something really stupid. And unlike other people at Barstool, like your friends Ellie or Rhea or Fran, who don't address the stupid things they say, Kate did to her credit, I right away called Dave, called Eric, and said that was fucking idiotic. One of my show said that was idiotic and owned it, completely owned it. It was completely stupid.
Okay, well, I appreciate you saying so. I just
well, did you know I did that?
Coming up, it's like you
well, when else does it come up that I sabotaged the company, Robbie? Other than that one example where actually nothing happened.
I guess you got me there. Nothing happened there. And
but you say things. So this is the conversation that goes on, I guess, about like, oh, you sabotage the company. Oh, you hate the company. Well, other than that, what happened? Nothing. Well, I mean, okay, so it's never happened?
What happened right after that with like the Erica stuff when everyone thought we were trying to get fired from the company? Like, what was that?
Who's everyone? Who's everyone? Who?
Just
the people you talk to at work and Twitter.
Yes.
Well, I'm just saying,
we're not in work. There's coronavirus.
Right, so I'll tell you exactly what happened. So that happened. I was pissed off. I don't even know what I was pissed off about. Fucking something. And as well, you've had your own issues. I have mine, as you know. I lose my mind sometimes. There are certain triggers. That day, I lost my fucking shit. It was stupid. I called Erica and Dave right away, and I was like, that was fucking dumb. That was really, if you guys do what you got to do, that was stupid. I'll tell you, it will never happen again. And it won't happen again. So, I mean, on that one, it's kind of like I said, whether you like Rhea or Fran or Ellie or better, like they did stupid stuff. They never talk about it. Here, I'll criticize other people. But when I do stupid shit, and I do stupid shit all the time, right away, I'll be like, that was one of the fucking dumbest things of all time. It's indefensibly stupid.
There you go. I guess.
I don't know. Mike, I think Mike was going to say something.
Well, I was going to say that Rhea and Fran, they're public figures that put in a polarizing opinion out there. Kirk addressed it, so isn't it kind of up to them to respond? There doesn't have to be this, don't be mean to them, because they're putting their opinions out there.
Respectfully, Mike, I don't think you're supposed to talk about Barstool issues.
It's true. It's true. Just trying to keep it shut.
I didn't realize Robbie was such a rule follower.
It's a new Barstool, Mike. This is what these guys do.
But that is your overall point there does stand. Like, it is Barstool, and I understand that I'm hypocritical for saying, how could you attack them? This is the company that I've signed up for. But I also think, in a way, it's the company that Kirk signed up for, and he has so many issues with, the content team, the sales team, the talent team, every different facet of the team. It's more issues than Rappaport ever had. I feel like it doesn't seem like you are getting a ton out of the Barstool relationship. It doesn't seem like you enjoy being an employee here. And when I see that, I'm like, nobody's forcing him to work here. So I didn't mean it in a way, if you disagree with me, get the fuck out. But in just that, I've seen you have so many issues with so many people here, and I don't understand where the benefit of Barstool for you comes in, I guess.
Well, I would say also, though, before I forget, for example, K. Marco posted something from Zonker, who's going after advertisers. Ellie had that girl Gina on, who is now going after Barstool advertisers. I mean, isn't that sabotaging the company? Have you had conversations with them about that?
No, I don't really talk to them very much. But
okay.
This is just for me, that's how I feel about you. I said the tweet yesterday, very out of character for me. You said sometimes you lose your mind.
It sounds like you were being honest to what you thought, though. I don't think it's you said what you were thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, I did. I didn't love the way I went about it personally. That's not my style.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world. I just think it seems to me that you got upset because I go after some of your friends sometimes.
I would say that's very valid.
Okay.
I would say that.
You're defending your friends, and that's kind of what
valid.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else, Steve? Anything? Mike?
No, I mean, Robbie doesn't want me addressing these issues, so I wouldn't want to bother him with it.
No, what? I think he's okay with it. Something you want to say?
No, not really.
No. But Robbie's a good guy.
I kind of get Robbie's point if you're not listening to the show all the time. It's just that a lot of the things that people take out of context are clips from Twitter where 5 minutes later you're like, and don't go after Kate or don't go after this person.
I think he's fine. I think what it is he has some friends there who don't like me, and I think he does. And I think there's I think what they think are some political disagreements, and they don't like getting called out in their shit, and they get worked up, and I do something, and it's sort of this thing. It's just sort of clicky thing.
I get why if you don't listen to the show, why you can take certain shit a certain way.
Yeah, I just don't like if you don't like it, get out. Like, I think that's not. I don't think that's a great company attitude for Barstool. That's my opinion.
I guess but for me, it's not, I think for me, it feels like that's not my attitude. It feels like you're twisting my words of if you don't like it, get out. Because for me, it feels like Barstool right now is the same company it was when you signed your contract. So
I actually don't agree with that. I think you've seen a major. You've seen a major political opinion, philosophical shift within the company.
World. Sure.
But you're right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, who knew a year ago, right? Of course. But I mean,
maybe the change was underway at the time when you signed. But there's a tension now between the friendly, cuddly Barstool Sports edgy Barstool.
But I also would have signed today. Like, I welcome the conflict though of it, Robbie. Like, it doesn't bother. Like, I think you think that you have a problem with some salespeople or management or that. So why you? Well, I like that conflict. I don't mind that conflict, and I do think sometimes from that conflict, good things come out of it. Like, for example, this conversation. Like, I don't think it's the end of the world if you criticize people and then you come on and have a conversation about it.
I agree that it's good to have the conversation the way we're having it right now. I disagree with the way you go after people. It's just a fundamental thing with me. Right. Yeah,
I think it's another generational thing too. I think the younger generation is more conflict averse.
Well, you're 30, Steve.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know, but I can still have an opinion about the younger generation. I think that Robbie's generation tend to shy away from conflict in favor of friendliness, dialogue, that kind of thing.
There's people who don't like this kind of show, though.
I don't even think it's generational. I just think there are people who some people do it and some people don't. I think the people at Barstool right now who are that age shy away from it, which I think is weird given that they're there. But maybe that's what Barstool is going to be going forward. But is it so bad if that's what Barstool is going forward? But at the same time, you have some fucking lunatic 45-year-old guy screaming at the world at the same time. Like, is that so bad? I don't think so.
No, it's not, and I shouldn't get gassed. I think this all probably falls on him in some way, Littlefinger in the corner. But that's where it came to. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, sent a few tricky tweets. I do feel that way, but it's something that I'm not asking you to change. It's just the way I feel, the way you go after my friends. I don't appreciate, and we can agree to disagree on this one.
All right, Robbie Fox, My Mom's Basement, is that right?
Yep.
What else?
Promo code basement at 3C.com will get you some THC, which also, Kirk, that might be the reason why I was so irritable. I ran out of weed like 3 days ago. Holy shit.
What happened? Did you get some more or no? Mike can get you some.
I think Kirk actually told people to use your promo code.
No, that's true, by the way. We did that. We did the
last week.
Last week, because when they give you the read for it, had all the advertisers on it. I said it was basement, right?
Promo code basement.
I said it like 4 times last week. What the fuck? I'm promoting you.
Texted me right afterwards.
Yeah. Where's that mentioned? The biggest asshole in the world. I'm putting money in your pocket. I'm putting drugs in your system.
Straight props. I appreciate the promo code.
These 20-year-olds with their reefer and their dreams. Their fucking music. I don't like it anymore. I don't like it. All right, Robbie, I'll talk to you. Hang in there.
All right, see ya.
See you, buddy. All right, Robbie Fox. I mean, he did fine. That's not it comes down to what I thought. I made fun of. He doesn't like them making fun of his friends,
right? And it's people that hear or see the clips on Twitter where it's you screaming, and they don't see a minute later where you're like, and by the way, that's fine. Don't really.
But I actually thought his best point was his first one. Where he was like, "What the fuck are you going after average?" Like, that to me is a legitimate point where you're like, "Why the fuck is this lunatic doing that?" That on its own is totally legitimate.
Or when he said salespeople, sometimes names get out.
But I feel like if salespeople aren't doing their jobs, I feel like they should be called out.
But sometimes there are names like.
But you got to remember. He sits most of the time with these people.
Yeah.
And they bitch and moan. So that's and he said it. I'm in New York. I'm not, but it is. Don't make fun of my friends, and I don't like to fight anymore. And there's that sort of thing. But my thing is, I wouldn't say like that's not how I think Barstool should be. But I wouldn't say to you, you should get the fuck out of Barstool then.
No.
Like there should be a place for everyone.
When Tyler or Willie or Brandon or these people spoke up, it wasn't like, well, then get the fuck out.
Right. Now it's a different.
In fact, that's kind of what got Dave in trouble, is that mentality.
Now I understand their situation is different than mine, of course. But, I don't know. What do you think, Steve?
I think that their model of content is very different from yours. Their model of content is everything needs to be friendly. We're just having a good time. We're doing.
Is that Dave Portnoy's model?
No, it's not. That's the problem. And I mean, Robbie copped to it too. He said he's the younger generation. They just want to do the slap and tickle argument or interviews with Dana White. Like that's his idea because it's uncomfortable. And
by the way, we've defended.
I don't. Yes, but they're not used to the level of discomfort that comes with conflict. They're not used to the discomfort that comes with actually debating real things as opposed to like the Mount Rushmore of salty snacks. You're talking about like Uyghur concentration camps and politics.
But I also think it's might change the conversation immediately because I thought his points at first were good ones. When he started saying like, well, Rhea and Fran, like, no.
I'll just say it about giving out the sales code. That's bullshit. And there's no way anyone was ever going to sabotage that sales conference. I know the Minifans are crazy. They could find there's no possible way.
That being said, it was stupid.
I understand that. I understand it was stupid, and the perception of it was that you were sabotaging that conference.
Because it gives guys like that
exactly
a little ammunition.
Sure, there was no area whatsoever.
But then when you explain it to him, he's like, "Oh, I didn't know you talked about it." Well, it's like, well, then. But I'm not. Listen, he came on. He made his case. That's fine. He doesn't like to make fun of his friends, and he doesn't like the fact that we're kind of mean. No, he would say that's true.
Yeah, but the point I was trying to make is if you're Rhea and Fran and you dip your toe into the world of politics or whatever they were doing,
deal with it.
Then that's
the ramifications.
Yeah, and they can respond to you just as harshly as you respond to them.
Well, in his mind, I was going to say this, but like in his mind, they would say that, in my opinion, give a bunch of false information, which he's copped to. Remember, he's one of these guys who was like, donate the money. He just said he was wrong about it to his credit. They can do that. A bunch of false information. Tell people to donate money places. Same with Ellie. Read this, read that. It's been shown as complete bullshit, and they'll never acknowledge that. I mean, they scammed people out of money.
So in his mind, if your coworker posts bail for a domestic abuser, you just need to be quiet about it.
Right, I guess.
If they do something that you would criticize, if somebody at Huffington Post or whatever did that, all guns blazing, that's fine. You can criticize them, but just because they happen to share the same, tax documents,
it really comes down to what I said before with Kate. I think he said it's essentially a philosophical disagreement on how to do entertainment or whatever you want to call this. Yeah. I have my way, they have theirs. I would say mine's been more successful. They would say we don't care. We just want to have fun and say that. But then I would say to Kate and to Robbie, then like you said, Mike, then don't write about that stuff. Because once you write about that stuff, the game, like what the fuck I ever talked about Rhea or Fran before that? Or by the way, since.
Yeah, right.
Never.
And the reason, if they hate the Minifans so much, but the reason you have that passionate fan base is because you do the type of show you do. Whereas if you do an MMA podcast, Robbie Fox has his fans. I'm sure he does a good job. I don't really follow MMA that closely, but I'm sure he's good at it. But if you're just discussing MMA, then you're not going to have that rabid fan base that when Robbie Fox gets in trouble, everyone fucking lines up to defend.
Well, that's true too. But yes, no, that's right.
It seems like part of it too is he's upset that you criticize people too well.
Well, I think it's also like, to me, it's sort of like, well, you sabotage the company in a bunch of different ways. And I'm like, okay, I apologize. Nothing happened. What else? Well, I don't know. It's Twitter says this.
Well, he came prepared. He had his items that he
had the one about the sales thing. But then he's like, well, Twitter said that. And I was like, well, you told Erica to fuck off or you wanted to get fired. I was like, well, I mean, we joke around on Twitter. We do stuff. But like, you know what I say? Like, talk to Dave and Erica afterwards. Like, I don't know. It's fine.
And the show is
fine. But he came on. Like, I'm not going to do it. He came on. To his credit, he came on.
It's funny, though, when we were in Miami, I think a lot of people started to realize, okay, the show is different than just interacting with Kirk. He's not going to attack us when we're standing outside that fucking restaurant. Yeah, we're back to this
Sirius
thing
where they think I'm a monster. So whatever, it's fine. Anyway, but look, he came on. So, I mean, we always say, the guy came on.
Yeah,
and he didn't back down. Well, I thought he did fine. You go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. You get free shipping and a 60-day risk-free trial. Nothing to lose. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. $15 a month. What is that? 50 cents a day? The best overall home security of 2020, thanks to the U.S. News and World Report. Professional monitoring keeps watch day and night, ready to send police, fire, and medical professionals if there's an emergency. Set up yourself in under an hour. No technician required. No contract. No sales guys. No hidden fees. No fine print. Again, $15 a month. Simplysafe.com/Kirk. Simplysafe.com/KIRK. Do that today. What else?
I will admit, Portnoy's tweet made me laugh.
That was funny. So I talked to him last night.
It was funny.
I talked to him last night for a while just about this stuff, and it was fine. And we're done. And he's like, "Oh, by the way," he's like, Blind Mike is a two-faced fuck. I said, "Dave, I was like, I agree with you. I don't have any use for him either."
Why two-faced?
Well,
there are many reasons not like.
He's like, I'll give you an example. He's like, and I'm sure Gaz just show some clips, right?
Yeah.
He's like, the thing with the guy Turtle Boy yesterday. He's like, first Mike's talking. He's like, Turtle Boy doesn't even like the show. And then Dave said, you, meaning me, was like, well, he's a fan of the show. Dave's like, Mike's like, well, yeah, he's a fan of the show.
That it?
I'm like,
what I said?
I'm like, he's not two-faced. He's a pussy. Like, you're getting lost in the disagreement.
But
you're a bad boy.
Turtle Boy listens to the show and likes you,
boy.
is what I mean. But he's critical of the show. My point is, he's not a
It's okay. Relax. It's okay. We are. I think you are.
I don't know if that makes.
You're arguing with somebody who's never going to listen to the response.
I don't know if that makes me two-faced.
It probably doesn't. The guy doesn't know what divisive means. Don't worry about it.
No, he does. He knows what decisive means.
That's true.
And he knows what divisive.
Yes, he does. So he what were we talking about? And then so I'm like, I actually think a lot of it comes from the fact he's just insecure. I was like, I don't think he's two-faced.
Right.
Which
is true.
I think a lot of it. I was like, he's blind. And Dave's like, we can agree on that. The guy is fucking blind. And I was like, all right, I'll talk to you later. And that was it.
I'm glad you two came to an agreement.
Good talk like we always do. We talked for like 5 minutes just about this stuff, and that's what he said to me. He's like, I reached out to Kate. He's like, not because he's like, I just feel I like her, and I saw her tweets in the middle of the night. It has nothing to do with his post. Had nothing to do with what she was tweeting about. It was just how she seemed like nervous and upset and anxious in the middle of the night. And I actually think that's being a good boss. Like reach out and say what the fuck's going on. And I said, you should, so then we talked about, I forget what else we talked about. Nothing really, just kind of the fucking, like, I think we're two older guys who are like that. And like Robbie's a younger guy. We're like, these fucking guys won't, come on or talk about it.
Oh, yeah, two old codgers.
I think there is some of that.
Oh, was there some strong arming by Dave Portnoy to get him to come on?
No.
Reversal?
No. I think his was more about, he thought that Kate should come on the show. I think he mentioned that. He suggested that to her.
Yeah.
I talked to her after that, and I said, if you don't feel, don't do it. I don't want somebody to come on here if they're not comfortable and they don't want to have a conversation. Like, clearly Robbie wanted to do it. So,
well, that's the other opinion, too. And who knows if Robbie will change people's, like, he'll correct people on this if they ever give this opinion in the future. But I think part of the reason Kate doesn't want to come on is because she thinks it's going to be a 20-minute fucking lambasting.
Right, which I told her it wouldn't be, but she didn't believe me. And I think she's...
But you hear with Robbie, that's not...
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, Kay Marco's a different situation because you guys genuinely hate each other.
Right.
But I think for the most part, you're pretty civil with these people.
Yeah, I like him. Like I said, we've talked, I don't, he doesn't like me, but I'm perfectly... I was blessed with a wonderful gift of not caring if somebody doesn't like me.
Right.
It's just, and I know you have it too, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But it's just like, it's nothing I worked at. It just happens to, Jerry would say it all the time, no one's more comfortable in uncomfortable situations.
I hate it. I'm the complete opposite. I can't stand it.
Because there's nothing you can, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do I'm not going to know Robbie Fox 5 years from now.
Yeah, but I want him to like, even though I've never met him in my life.
Well, you're part of the show. They're not going to like you.
I know.
They're not going to like you.
That's the weirdest part is most people hate me more than you, and I want everyone to like me.
Well, I think most people.
Pleaser.
Well, yeah, maybe. What's your take on it? Do you care if people like you, Steve?
Not really. Not people at Barstool.
Okay, nobody does.
Yeah.
Definitely nobody at Barstool likes you.
I'm not worried about
I don't think we've ever been, I would mark this down, Tuesday, July 22nd at 9:30. I don't think we've ever been more hated than we've been right now at Barstool. Because we've picked fights with people who people like.
Yeah.
It's not that we've even really done anything, we've done worse things in their minds. I think this is the first time where people are like, they're just fucking assholes.
Yeah, I think you're the most hated. I think me and Steve are the least respected. Like, they just have no use for us.
Right.
I don't know if it's they hate us as much as they are disgusted by it.
I think you're actually the least respected person.
Yes.
Other people say, well, at least Steve can produce a show.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Like, I think you're the least, right now, you're the least respected person in the history of the company at this moment. I think this is the peak of being least respected.
History?
Yeah, I think. I mean, of like the new.
There's got to be less.
I mean, of like the new of like the last couple of years.
Okay,
of the New York.
There are people that have like screwed over the company. I think and left.
Do you think Rappaport?
I think they at least respected his craziness and his talent, though I didn't.
Maybe.
Like I think Mike. I think Dave is basically like, I'm not quoting him, but like, why do you have this fucking guy in the show?
right.
Like, not even like, I told you I talked to Kevin a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Kevin's
he's like, why?
He's like, I'm not saying this to be an asshole. He's like, I like the guy. He's like, why do you have him here? And I was like, I don't really have an answer for that. And I thought about it for like, I went for a walk for like 3 days in the woods and came out.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I was like, yeah, no, I don't. I came out with nothing. I was like, my mind's a blank.
Oh, that's good. That's sweet of you.
But the only thing I do like it gives me great pleasure to like get Mike to say that he was going to dress as B. Michael Geary and like break and have him confess. Yeah, that's almost worth having you around. Just gives me pleasure.
Not that bad.
I know, but it's good. It's almost like you're just like you're here to just kind of give me a little laugh once. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
That's okay, isn't it?
Sure.
It's your job, isn't it?
Why not?
I mean, no one's
You wanted me.
You've tried to explain this fucking Nick Cannon thing in 7 different places. Well, clearly that's never going to happen. So
where are these different places?
7 different YouTube shows. This show. I mean,
what?
It felt like 7.
What else? You're watching.
Well, the only other thing I'd say is that the longer you spend in your career having people hate you, the more you understand that doesn't really affect your life. Like you develop an immunity.
No, it's different when it's like a Murchison or like
Yeah, of course. Well, that's totally different. But I mean, like if you're in politics or if you're in any kind of contentious discussion, you're gonna develop enemies, and so you just come to realize that it doesn't really affect your life at all.
Right. But it's sort of like when Steve sent me the text during that I'd forgotten about it. Like when you talk to Robbie Fox and that's fine. He's like you're trying to hurt advertising. Be like, what about K. Marco? And what about Ellie having Gina on, who's going after? Oh yeah, I haven't talked to them. It's like, well, isn't that just as bad? I don't know.
I didn't want to jump in again. And he says I don't talk to them that often, but he doesn't talk to you that often either.
Right. I think the last time we talked was during the police funding thing, when I was like, you look really dumb here in a nice way.
Yeah.
But then it sounds like an old guy talking to a kid. But sometimes, as you get older, you realize there is some wisdom in age.
Right.
I just intellectually looked at this bail fund stuff and said, there's no way.
Well, I think we've had different experiences, whether it's journalistic, operating in the news media, being critical of certain people in the news media.
Keep in mind, Steve's 30 again.
What are you talking about? Are you saying that I'm too young or I'm too old?
No, it's funny that no, I'm saying you're right, but it's just funny. But you're probably, you're like, how old are you, Mike?
28.
You're 2 years older than Mike.
Well, yeah, but I've also had a little bit more experience than Mike in news media.
It's true. I'm not offended by that.
I've been working.
Mike's deeply offended by it.
I'm just saying I've been working in news and politics for like 8 years. So
I think there's
when
something
you've been around the block, you see a story come out like the donations.
What's the name of that block?
He's been around the block. He's traveled around.
It's the block of
Hard Times Ave.
Yeah, exactly.
He's seen some things, man.
The corner of Hard Times and seen some things.
You see that donation link, and your reaction is skepticism. You're like, oh, come on, what the fuck is this? Whereas they see it and they're like, we're going to help change the world.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And so it's a clash of their idealism with our cynicism.
And I think their hearts are in the right place. I really do. Like, I don't think Rhea was like, I'm going to fucking have somebody send money that's not, like, they really think they're saving the world.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But that's not the defense, by the way.
They might think they're saving the world. They know for 100% that they're making themselves feel good.
Correct.
That's what
it's a little bit of like the we are the world mentality.
Yes.
Which is wonderful and, gumdrops and wonderful, but like, that's not reality either.
And it's really not that wonderful if you're just making yourself feel good and not actually helping the situation you think
have you read all those
books?
Actually counterproductive. Have you read all those books?
I actually do have a copy of White Fragility by Robin DeAngelo.
And you've been pushing this book lately.
I am slowly...
Westfield State, go Owls!
I'm slowly working my way through it. But the book is interesting because it's set up so if you criticize it, you're confirming her hypothesis.
Exactly.
Remember that?
That's really great. That's what we were taught.
It's really great.
Wow, it sounds... Jeez, can't wait to talk about that over hamburgers and Scarborough on Friday night. Oh my God, the wait for that. People are already sleeping there, aren't they? I was told.
What do you mean?
In Scarborough, people are already sleeping on the lawn to get top seats for Mike and the Minifans on Friday night. Any special guests going to be there?
I don't have to do it.
Oh, you're doing it. Oh, you're doing it.
I want to.
Oh, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Good. I want to.
You're doing it.
Will B. Michael Geary be signing autographs?
I can if people want it.
Can you write?
Can I physically write?
Like, does your writing look different because you can't see?
Yeah, that's actually a good question.
My penmanship's okay.
Is it? Mine's lousy.
Mine's all right.
I used to get...
Is your penmanship as good as your portrait skills?
Whoa, you really zung me. Ooh.
I like when Mike gets mad. I can say anything. I can say I can literally say anything to Mike and he would never react like that ever. He gets so offended. Like,
you said your penmanship is good.
I said it's fine. It's not bad.
But that was not worth a pause and like you could have given him the fake laugh there. You could have given like yesterday when Steve from Providence called. We gave him like the curse, like the fake laughs.
The pause was because as if I would be offended that I'm not a good artist.
But I think he was just being jovial. Like you and Steve had a little tension at first, but you know he likes you.
I guess.
You don't think so?
I guess. He's all right.
Like if the show ended tomorrow, would you guys ever communicate?
No, probably not.
Oh, that's not true.
I think we would.
Yeah, don't you think? You wouldn't talk to him anymore?
Maybe there might be some where
I guess not. Maybe
our answers.
There might be a funny text here and there. We wouldn't. You
don't consider Steve a friend?
We're friendly. We work friends.
I think you sent me a really funny text over our vacation.
Did I?
Yeah, about Portnoy when he came out and he was like,
I never said
what's that? Okay, why don't you tweet that out, Steve?
What? No, he said every single employee should feel valued, blah, blah,
yes,
blah.
That's right.
And he sent me a text message that just dryly said, does that apply to us?
I can tell you from the conversation last night, it does not apply.
No, that's disappointing.
No, it does not apply to you. What was I going to say? There's something else. I forget.
It was funny to see, someone put side by side, Robbie Fox saying, like, you're uninformed on that. You should do some research into what these bail funds actually are for. And then the next one was headline, Massachusetts bail fund releases someone who shot a man in broad daylight in Boston.
Well, he owned it today. And he owned that yesterday. But he's like, that was, but that's, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I was stupid. It was like you can't shame people and put your foot in their throat, and then when they say, "Hey, I was stupid, I was wrong," like me with the advertising. Well, okay,
you can't just keep going.
Yeah, like
right.
you're like that's and I don't even.
And people won't like Minifans aren't going to be tweeting at him today. Like,
well, I'll tell you what, they're going to like him a lot more.
Of course, that's
he had a sense of humor about it.
Well, I wouldn't even say that though. Some will. Like there are people that'll be assholes to him. That's that's the fucking world we live in, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I don't like the I just don't like the. You heard it from him. You heard it from Kate. I've heard it from Clancy. I've heard it from Dave. Where it's kind of like they're just fucking Minifans are psychos. They're crazy. Well, They're really not. They're not. They get passionate about it. They're not crazy.
They're more. Honestly, it's that there's more volume. There's no one tweet you can point to and be like, this is much worse than anyone else on the internet has ever said. Yeah. It's just the sheer volume of Minifans is more than any other group that would go after.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Minifans tweeting like crazy, hateful stuff. I just don't. I see them being like breaking people's balls, shitting on them, but I don't see.
Clancy's thing that they're not funny is just ridiculous too. I'm sorry, but the Dead Stella stuff is funny. It's funny.
I mean, it's not as funny as whatever. I mean, one of the great stand-up comedians of all time weighing in.
Yeah, would you rather...
Yeah, I mean, 26 toes, or you'd rather fucking shoots and ladders. I mean, it's just my life is too short to have his sensitivity in my...
Would you rather be blind or live in an Olive Garden? I didn't understand the comparison, but that was one this weekend.
It was?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get into it. It's too tough.
What would you choose?
I don't know.
Probably Olive Garden.
Now, as a man with experience, I can weigh in on it.
I like Olive Garden.
Unlimited pasta.
What's that? You don't like Olive Garden, Mike?
Unlimited breadsticks.
Yeah,
I don't mind Olive
I like their soup. I'm an Olive Garden guy. I could eat Olive Garden all day.
Really?
OliveGarden.com/Kirk?
Could be. Could be. Oh, yeah. I'm no, Professor Prissy Pants when it comes to, what was Eric Cartman's doll's name? Paulie Prissy Pants? He does the tea party?
Yeah, something like that.
Would you like some tea, Paulie Prissy Pants? Thank you, Eric. You are brave and handsome. What episode was that?
Yeah, Polly Prissy Pants.
Yeah, okay. See, look at that. But like I've said this before, you could put a $500 Italian meal in front of me, an Olive Garden bowl of pasta in front of me. It would be no different.
Really?
I might like the Olive Garden better, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that just you're saying they're equally good, or you're saying
I have no? I just have no.
Your palate is so unrefined.
Yeah, like a good steak.
I could see that.
A good steak for sure. What do you mean you could see? Were you looking at my palate?
Oh, he's very.
I've just seen the food you order.
Ever since that chicken salad, or whatever you had.
When the hell do we go out?
We went to what was it? The place with Bill from Milton's.
Place is closed now, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was just like a weird salad.
It was a bad order, but
like
it wasn't
boneless, skinless chicken.
I didn't know it was going to look like that. But it was a chicken Caesar salad.
Yeah, it was just
Is that unusual in order?
No, not
lunch?
at all.
Just so unappealing.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
But are you saying a chicken Caesar salad in general is disgusting?
Yeah, it's not something I would order.
Pretty common order.
Yeah, but the chicken is always going to be just like a boneless, skinless chicken breast, just dry and maybe like blanched or something. Just not great. Not great.
Fucking food you cook. But the
I had a braised short rib gnocchi.
Oh, was it awesome?
Myself. Yes,
was it great? It was great, right? It was great. Was it great again? Yeah, it was awesome. Everyone loved it, right?
It was fantastic.
It was all over Facebook.
Were you mobbed in neighborhoods? Were you able to walk around?
No, I didn't post it on Facebook.
Oh. Are you gonna cook for the people at Saco and just throw food at them from the?
No.
No.
Okay. No. I was busy.
What time are you arriving in Maine on Friday, Michael?
I think we're leaving right after the show. So
you are.
See. I don't know how long.
Who's you and Alba going?
Me and Alba.
And
the Warthog and Mrs. Warthog.
God, don't say it.
Another couple, yeah.
Another couple? 6 people?
Yeah.
Who's the other couple? Who are these fucking assholes?
Easy, don't go after Mike's friends here.
Who's this prick and this cunt?
You met them at the vigil.
Actually. Who's that?
Former Entercom employees. Disgraced Entercom employees.
Okay. Give me a hint.
No, I mean no one you'd know.
Okay, I'm sure they're very nice though.
Yes.
Okay, I apologize.
Anyone who's still currently on air?
Should I refer to it as the C word in the future?
No, I'd rather you didn't, but they can take it.
Why are you winking at me, Mike? Wink's as good as a nod to a blind man, Mike,
Yes.
as they say.
Yes, exactly.
So 6 of you are going to pile into a car?
No. We're driving separately. We just have the same Airbnb.
Okay, does Warthog have like a miserable car?
I think he has like a...
He must have like just a depressing...
I bet he's got a sweet vanity plate, though.
I did see
WRT.
some of the Minifans, and this is not right.
What?
Some of the Minifans dug into his old high school yearbooks and stuff, I saw.
Oh, come on.
They did.
Why would you do that?
They did.
Why?
I don't know. It didn't make me laugh.
I can tell.
Let me be very clear.
I can tell.
His high school quote... Can I do this or no?
Oh, he was... I met him freshman year, and I was like terrified of him. I thought
Really?
he was going to kill... I saw his...
He looks like a...
Facebook photos. I thought he was going to kill me.
He looks like Vincent D'Onofrio in fucking Full Metal Jacket.
It's a great comparison,
Yeah.
yes.
His quote is, "It is what it is."
What a cool guy. I hated on like freshman year, they gave you some sheet that you were supposed to hang on your door,
Yeah.
and it's like basic facts about like what's your favorite movie, all this shit, so people could walk by and get a sense
Oh,
of...
really?
Oh, it
Jesus.
was that bullshit.
Yeah.
And he put, I believe he said his favorite movie was... I think it was like Dr. Strangelove or something.
I believe it.
But I asked him years later about that, and he was like, I don't know why I put that. I just
Try to be cool or something?
I wanted to be weird.
Try to be smart, quirky? Yeah, I like that.
His when I was friends with him, when I became friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, we're doing more about this. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I randomly got assigned it to him,
Right.
like through freshman whatever the fuck rooming.
Boy, what a moment in history.
So I friended him on Facebook, and his photo was a picture of him in like a selfie in a new suit, just staring down at the camera. And it was right after Inglourious Bastards came out, but
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it. So his most recent quotes were like,
From the movie?
yeah. And I was like, this kid's going to skin me alive. Like,
When
I'm
did you?
not going to make it out of here.
Now, I mean, obviously, I've seen it in person,
Right.
so I can testify to
Chemistry?
it. But yeah, when did it start clicking with you guys? Because I mean, let's be honest, it clicked. Steve has seen it.
I would say towards the end of freshman year, but I would say we took a year apart from living together and then rejoined junior year, and that's when things really started flowing.
And then when did it
Absence
end?
makes the
Because
heart
it
grow
doesn't-
fond.
What was that?
When did you stop being interesting together? Out of curiosity.
I disagree. I think it's never stopped.
Is Warthog bring any pizzas up to Saco?
You know, I cannot confirm or deny. I will say I don't know if it makes a lot of sense.
You bring some half-cooked pizzas. The guy might have a nice oven in
All right.
Scarborough.
I'll
I don't
suggest
know.
it to him.
Nah, he's useless. He's dragging along that broad, huh? Oh, God.
This is
Jesus.
both nice people.
Oh, God.
Very nice.
Suck the joy out of anything. I just mean that. I don't mean, I mean that. You know what I mean. All due respect, Warthog and Mrs. Warthog.
Yes.
Any chance of a Warthog proposal at this thing?
Oh, I not to my knowledge.
What a fun wedding that would be, huh, Steve?
Seems like it would go the other way. Seems like Mrs. Warthog is the one who proposes in this situation.
That's
Yes.
interesting. Yeah, he could be swept off his feet.
Has she ever made you laugh?
Well, we don't.
Exactly. Thanks, Mike.
We don't.
Making him laugh right now.
You don't speak?
Yeah.
Well, he's your best friend, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys not doing double dates and stuff? Trips?
Yeah. No, we here and there.
This is the first trip you guys are going on, or no? Like
Yes.
with the girls and the guys and stuff.
Yes.
Some keys in the bowls and see what happens.
You guys,
see how things go.
you guys are out to dinner, the four of you, and Warthog and
How
Alva
awful-
just
how
happen to go to the
awful-
bathroom
how
at the
awful
same
is that
time. What's the
experience?
conversation?
Oh, you're out of your mind.
There is not $5 million. I wouldn't participate in that dinner.
Well, which couple would you rather dine with?
The Warthogs. Because I think they'd be quiet at least. Like you would be so
I thought I
nervous.
could at least get you on that.
No, you will not walk me into that. Because they'll be. I think they would be. Although, boy, I don't know that look she would be giving. Oh,
Right.
God,
Yeah,
that's
she wouldn't
true.
care for your, you're scowling and you're looking down at the menu.
It's a good point. She must love the show, though. Huh?
Yeah, I think so.
She's a star. I mean, no,
Well, she was dragged into it for no real reason.
that's not true.
She was the aggressor at
I
Jack's
understand.
Abbey.
That's
You
true.
couldn't see the look
That's
that she was
true.
giving Kirk, but she almost screwed up the entire Jack's Abbey
That's
show.
fair.
with
Maybe
it,
if
too.
I'd seen it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and Mike being drunk at that as well. This is a big Mike live show. Will he be drunk at this show, Steve?
I'm going to go out on a limb and say no.
We'll see.
I'm going to limit him in a roofian.
Never know.
So I can fire him.
Fire me at any time. I don't understand this myth you've created.
Oh, that's not true. Dave would never let me do that. He loves you.
Right.
Loves you.
Right, that's true.
No.
Always defended me.
Well, listen, we love Dr. Sheffield's. We know that. I'm going to brag by Dr. Sheffield's. A lot of Dr. Sheffield's making their way up to Maine. I mean, it's going to be a Dr. Sheffield bonanza up there in Maine. Dr. Sheffield Certified Natural Toothpaste. Head on over to drsheffieldsnaturals.com. Another company who's told merchants to go pound sand. Fuck you. drsheffieldsnaturals.com. 8 different flavors for adults and kids. 10% off if you go to drsheffields.com. drsheffieldsnaturals.com. drsheffieldsnaturals.com. Save 10% or go to any CVS or Walgreens to get $1 off. DrSheffield'sNaturals.com. Do that today. $1 off, 10% off any CVS or Walgreens. Let us know, please. Tweet out some pictures of you brushing your teeth, getting ready for the big days in Saco, please. And tag us on that and Dr. Sheffield's. Again, the company has told Murchison, Bafangul to you.
Kick rocks.
Yes.
Beat
Yeah.
it.
Pound sand, asshole. There's whatever. Hit the bricks.
There you go.
Of course, another company does that is Milton's, as we know. They've been doing that forever. They're the first one of the first companies really. It's up to Murchison and fucking raise that middle finger and said, "Sit on this if you'd like, Bob."
And twist,
and did
as they say.
it with a classy suit on at the same time because that's what they wear at Milton's. I'll be at Milton's tomorrow. Is that right, Steve?
Correct.
Which is good. Milton's celebrating there. I'm looking forward to it, actually. I love the people at Milton's. Miltons.com. Check out their biggest sale ever page. You get up to 75% off and more if you live in the New England area. You can take the trip to South Shore Plaza in Braintree or Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill, and get their great deals. Tommy Bahama, Johnny O, Vineyard Vines, Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Ralph Lauren, Hugo Boss, all on sale. Great deal on shoes and underwear as well, including Tommy John. Or go online to Miltons.com. Miltons.com. Check out that biggest sale ever page. I've done that. You should do it as well. Let us know. Look good for Saco, please. For Christ's sakes, please do it the Milton's way. Go to Miltons.com right now, or go to South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Miltons.com. Check out their biggest sale ever page at Milton's. Well, Joe Rogan there, back-to-back ad reads. I just realized that.
Yes. Joe Rogan trending on Twitter yesterday. I couldn't really figure out.
Do 7 or 8 more, and then you'll be Joe Rogan.
That's true. Yeah, I didn't really get that either. I think it was because Kasich is speaking at the Democratic convention, correct?
Yes. Barstool was also trending in Massachusetts yesterday.
So was Robbie, I saw. Was trending in Massachusetts.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
I saw Barstool all day. But
that was us. That was us once again.
That was irrelevant minifans.
I know, it's weird. Was Chris Curtis trending again or no?
Did you ask for it?
Intern show up dead on the South Shore anywhere?
It still wouldn't be trending.
That's true.
No one would really care.
That's a good point. What was I going to say? What else we got?
Are we allowed to be friends with Tucker Carlson still?
It's a good question. What did he do?
Well, there's a couple of things going on.
Well, I saw the
those evil rat fucks at the New York Times are trying to send a mob of left wingers to his place. I think in Maine.
Is that what it is? I thought it was DC. That was Maine.
No, they've already done that. That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, I knew
when
that.
The protesters showed up, but he's got a place in New England, in Maine.
Yes, I know that.
And I think that they weren't trying to dox him. They were just going to publish pictures of his house.
Right.
We'll tell him to hang out, wait for us up there.
Yeah. Is he coming this weekend or no?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? He looks a good driving movie, no?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Supports your live events.
But again, it's the oldest question in the book. Would they ever fucking do that to any? Of course not. They just want to do that because they're assholes. That's it.
I'm sure that they would be completely fine if Tucker wanted to show pictures of New York Times editors' houses.
Absolutely, of course.
I'm sure there would be no protest whatsoever. These are the same people who said that running that op-ed from Tom Cotton put black New York Times employees in physical danger.
Right, lives are at risk.
Yes.
So
because a senator expressed an opinion in the paper.
So if I have a picture of like Maureen Dowd's house, I can just tweet that out, right? They're fine with that?
Yeah.
That's not a big deal? Okay, I'm just trying to get
giving away the address.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the rules straight
Just
here.
showing exactly where it is.
It's what's the, again, you want to argue should they have the right to do it? But what is the benefit of doing that? What's the win in other than being
to get him to shut up?
You're outing them.
Okay, but he's not going to.
But that's what they think. They think that if they make things uncomfortable enough for Tucker, he'll go away. He's the biggest voice on the right. He disagrees with them. That's what the New York Times and modern leftism is about, shutting down the debate. They just don't want Tucker to have a platform.
Shows people it's not okay to be racist.
I mean, the people at the New York Times are not at all different from the people at the Boston Globe. This is just Shirley Long
Steve,
on a bigger level.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. That's what they want. They want to fucking hurt people they disagree with about politics or philosophy.
Yeah, well, and that's been going on. It's only going to get worse and worse. If Trump happens to win, it's going to get worse. I mean, it's going to continue to happen until something really, really bad. There has to be something that changes it, dangerous, or somebody gets hurt or somebody dies or something. Then maybe the conversation. Until then, nothing's going to change.
If someone shows up at Tucker's house and hurts him or his kids, it's not going to change.
It might. I
don't think it would.
Maybe not, but I could see that.
Not with what's going out in the Pacific Northwest right now.
Although you're right. You're right. You're right. You're like I'm trying to attach like logic to a guy like Murchison or something. He wouldn't care. He wouldn't give a fuck. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm trying to think of them as like level-minded. They're not. They're lunatics.
There could be one op-ed from like a centrist person saying, "Hey, it's time to calm down." But you think Joe Biden's going to come out and say, "Look, guys, this has gone too far"? No. There's no one in the Democrat Party who would really be that upset if Tucker Carlson's family was attacked.
Well, I think there might be some.
There might be some enrolled Democrats, but elected officials, it would not change anything about how they're conducting themselves.
Yeah, well, Barstool would be happy.
The extremists.
They would. But there's. I mean, and I'll say the same for Republicans. There are some left wing people who, if they get mobbed or doxxed or whatever,
Nancy Pelosi got. Of course not.
Exactly. So I mean, there's not a lot of common ground or shared goodwill, I think, now. No, it's just very, very, very nasty. And now you've seen this. The other thing with Tucker is a former guest on his show is accusing Ed Henry of sexual assault.
Hannity, too, not sexual assault, but good.
Misconduct.
So the allegations against Hannity is that he took $100 bill and threw it out on the floor and said, "Hey, someone take this woman for drinks at Del Frisco's."
Right.
And so, that's chauvinistic behavior, sure. And then the allegation
That's where I got my salad.
That's right.
Del Frisco's.
That's where the chicken Caesar was.
That's right.
A disgusting meal.
I guess maybe what Sean Hannity was doing was even worse.
Maybe. Go ahead.
But the allegation against Tucker is that
I saw Steve trying to make that into a joke and just gave up in the middle of it. I saw that. Agent tilted his head a little bit. I could see his brain moving, but he's like, well, all right, fuck it.
That chicken assaulted my eyes.
I got nothing.
I'm on a roll here. The allegation against Tucker is that he, after this woman was a guest on his show, he invited her to his hotel room and strongly implied something sexual. And then when she declined his advances, she was not welcome back on the show. But the timeline doesn't match up with what she's alleging. So I think it's flimsy on Hannity and Tucker. But the Ed Henry thing, he's had multiple.
Ed Henry's had some real issues. Yeah, he's had some
serious issues. Yeah, and Fox cut him loose. What was it? A year and a half ago. And so,
someone was just let go a few weeks ago. No, July 1st. They were saying.
I forget.
That was involved in this.
Was it?
As well? I'm pretty sure.
Yes. Yeah, I forget. Yes, I do. Yeah. Fuck.
Maybe I've got the timeline wrong on Henry because I know he was one that was pretty high profile. He was doing some stuff in Vegas.
I mean, you got people. You've got people saying that Henry raped. I mean, we're talking rape here. Yeah. So I mean, this is. But we'll see what happens. But I mean, this lawsuit, of course, I saw somebody tweet this. Look, I mean, if this stuff is real, great. Have it reported.
Not great, but
no. I'm saying that it's in the public forum, being vetted and prosecuted. How's Tara Reid doing?
Right.
That's anything new?
She's had her character smeared 6 ways from Sunday.
She's been destroyed and silenced.
Completely gone.
And again, whether she's telling the truth or not, who knows? But it definitely, I don't think, was giving a public forum for debate.
Well, she's a Russian agent. We can only allow the Russians to mess with our politics.
She's insane and all that stuff, and she's crazy.
And a tax delinquent.
She's she's had a lot of boyfriends and stuff like that. So you knew that was coming. But if I hadn't said that name, would you have thought of her?
No.
I saw somebody tweet this morning. Yeah. That's what I mean. So it's unbelievable. This will be a massive story from the left wing, which is fine if it's all true. I don't mind that.
It's one of those stories where it seems like Tucker and Hannity were added in there almost for the headline. Like if you look at the picture.
Well, we'll see. I mean,
the picture at NPR right now has Ed Henry, who's accused of rape, Tucker, who's accused of maybe propositioning an affair, and Hannity, who's accused of throwing out $100 bill and making a misogynist. It seems like there's a big gap between the alleged offense.
Sure. Now look, if this is true, it lines up. If it's the truth, then it's a fucking dick move. I mean,
of course.
Yeah,
yes.
There's no doubt. And that's fucking slimy. And the other thing is, look, I mean, it's Fox News where they have a real history of it.
Yeah,
they have to be vigilant.
That's another thing that goes against them. They had O'Reilly for years.
Well, Ailes running it.
Yeah.
The ladies there are kind of asking for it.
That's true.
That's true. Hey, I wonder if she's...
Is she weighed in yet on this?
What's her name again?
Amanda Dobbins.
I wonder if she's commented on the Ed Henry case.
Trump tweeted about Ailes today, of how much we all miss him. We need him back.
No, he was busy with the kneeling.
I know. Jesus Christ.
But no one loves sports more than me.
Big progress. Coronavirus is it's gone now because Trump tweeted out saying it's patriotic to wear a mask.
I saw that.
Oh, attaboy, Donnie.
He must have done some polling or something.
Oh, he's flailing.
He's he knows on that one. Just fucking, I feel like in Massachusetts, it's so not even part of the conversation now. You just look, you don't want to wear a mask. If you want to be the guy that doesn't wear a mask, don't wear one. But is it really that big a deal if you go in somewhere right now for a couple to wear a mask?
It's not in Massachusetts. I think we're kind of reaping the benefits from it. Like, I think that there was a strong like social distancing mass culture, and mass is kind of like
one death yesterday.
Not as crazy as Arizona, California, Florida. Those places are in crisis mode. But it is, if you go outside of Massachusetts, it's very much a political statement. Like when I was in Maine and I was wearing a mask into places, people look at you like,
I've had the same experience.
Oh really?
Yeah, you're going to be one of those people. You're going to wear like, I'm wearing this for you fucking douchebag. Like
what you said to him?
Yes. Well, no, it was what I was thinking.
You come here.
I'm wearing this because I came from Boston where there are a lot more cases, and I don't want to fucking get you sick.
You're very caring. You're a very caring person.
Of course, thank you.
So in your mind, I
appreciate you recognizing that.
In your mind, how would you like us to handle this situation Saturday and Sunday?
Well, there needs to be strong social distancing. I mean, don't come within 6 feet of people who you didn't drive up with in the car.
Okay.
People should wear bandanas, masks, that kind of thing.
Completely A, enforced, and B, listened to from the audience.
I suspect Friday.
Oh God,
that will not be happening.
Bring some hand sanitizer. I mean, look. Okay, this is what I told you on the phone. If you guys want,
why are you telling me now then?
So other people can hear.
Okay, fine.
Because you said, how would you like this handled? You asked a question. I'm trying to answer it. I was preparing for you. I was preparing you for the fact that I'm about to reuse some material.
Okay, so I have to listen.
Don't make it sound.
If you want to take a bathroom break now, it's the time.
Pee break time.
If you want to infect Kirk with coronavirus and then have just Mike and I for the rest of your lives,
right?
Come in and try and get close to Kirk, cough on him.
I do remember not
him,
listening to this the first time. Yes, yes.
That's what I was saying.
I recognize not listening to this. Yeah,
I think people should just respect the distance and stay the fuck away.
Here's what I'm going to do. Like, I will go car to car, and if you want to take some picture or something, that's fine. We'll figure out some way to do it. I don't think that's going to be that difficult to do.
Okay, we'll have you go around and say hi to all the people.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. We'll have somebody can help me out. Somebody, I don't know who's going to be there. Just get me from car to car, so it's not a thing. A handler of some kind.
Yeah, Justin. Actually, Will's coming. We'll have Will.
No, definitely not. Is he really coming?
Yeah.
Are you kidding or no?
Yeah, he's coming as a fan. He bought tickets. He's a Minute fan.
God, I don't want him there.
Well, he bought tickets.
He's a fan.
Refund his money.
That's fine. We're happy to do that. Can we refund those tickets or no? He's going both nights?
Is he?
No, one night, I think.
God, why?
Because he's a fan of the show.
No, that's not true. He wants to be like Will at those shows, and everyone's like, "Oh, you know what I mean?" Yeah,
he's got the Will booth set up.
Yeah, there he is. He's going to. He's got a book.
Latino Kirk will take pictures.
Oh, Jesus! Yeah,
my internship, the Will story.
Who can forget? Oh God!
No, his book would be called like Hair Intern, which is something everyone forgot except him. He didn't cut his hair.
What?
He cut his hair. Okay, I knew you wouldn't remember this.
I don't want to know about this.
Like his first day.
Quickly.
You referred to him as the hair intern.
I don't recall that.
Well, you did.
Okay.
And
it was hair versus sneakers.
Yeah. He didn't cut his hair for his entire internship. When his internship ended, he cut his hair.
Okay.
He felt that he needed to keep that hair so that you would respect him.
What?
I don't know.
You can't see this, but you've lost Kirk's attention
wait,
span.
I don't even understand.
He didn't voice the respect thing to me. I just believe that was his. He refused to cut it on the drive to MGM. He told me he couldn't cut his hair because he was known as the hair intern.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Well, okay. Huh. They called Steve hair intern for different reasons when he was an intern.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
It's a Nazi connotation. I think Steve got it.
It's always better when you explain it.
I got it as well.
Mike thinks Nordic people, that's a whole different conversation. But that's fun. All right, let's open up the phones for a little bit and get the fuck out of here. I have no patience for these people today.
Well, then why talk to him at all?
I got a good prank call for you.
Oh, all right, we'll play that.
Quick one.
Play as you piss away.
Let's go to Keith in Robinson. Keith, ask Mark anything.
Keith and Robinson.
Hey, Mark, I was wondering, you're on the air for a long time. Do you ever just, piss in a bottle instead of getting up and going to the bathroom?
No, I don't. Let's go to Matt.
We shit on Madden a lot, but that's like textbook how you would deal with a call like that. No, I do not. Next go.
I don't know if I agree with that, just because I would think, why are you asking me? Like, I would have a conversation.
That's where Robinson is, first of all.
Maybe there's a Robinson, Pennsylvania.
Robinson, PA, there probably is. I suppose there probably is. No, I do not.
Keith and Rob.
Again, we've talked about this before. Mark Madden's Ask Mark Anything. He gets very mad if you ask him any questions.
Yeah, you cannot ask that. Ask him anything is pretty restrictive.
Ask him anything. Jesus, that seems like a fair question. Actually, is a good question, I think.
He also seems kind of triumphant in his declaration. Like, no, I have not.
Get the fuck out of here.
I have been confronted with that dilemma many a times in my career. No, I haven't.
True.
Ask Mark anything is basically ask me about the Steelers or I will yell at you.
Yeah, or wrestling, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Ask me anything. Yeah, we could.
It would be great if he was like, no, I'm not like that disgusting fucking pig, Steve Robinson.
He listens every day.
All right, what do we got? You tweet out the number, Steve?
Still trying to make the connection.
Trying to make the connection with you.
By the way, did you see anything about that Roy Hollander, I think his name is? The guy that shot the judge's husband and son? Kind of a Murchison type.
Yes, I saw that. He's got a lot of... he's not like women, I will say. He's
not
a big
at all.
fan.
Now he's dead now, right?
Yes, killed himself.
Killed himself.
Allegedly.
And yes. And again, this is an example where people were like, you're being an asshole. Like I was kind of like, I thought the headline of Barstool was funny, but it wasn't like, it's not evil. Like it was just it was poorly worded.
Yes, it was just dumb Barstool people not understanding grammar. What that headline
something
implied.
An editor might take care of.
What's that?
Something an editor might take care of.
He's busy not tweeting. I don't know what he's doing. Are we connected, Steve?
We are.
All right, they loaded up yet? Well, tweet the number, for God's sakes.
It's out.
Good for you. Keep tweeting out numbers. Let me go pee. Talk about our new clients, our new advertisers. I'll jump in at the end. Give me 1 second. But start talking.
So where do you do your shopping, Mike?
Where do I do my shopping?
Yeah.
I don't know, grocery stores.
Like if you're looking for some
what are you
nice,
setting me up for?
if you're looking for some nice manly gear, where would you do your shopping?
I would go to I would get an awesome box for myself.
So it's boxofawesome.com. Boxofawesome.com is where you need to go if you want to check out this latest sponsor. It's called Bespoke Post, and these kind of subscription services are getting a lot more popular these days, and this is one that's tailored to men. It's tailored to minifans. So each month you're going to get the option of getting a new box, and they've got cool stuff that you might not know that you needed. You wouldn't think like, I need that. But once you see it, you're going to think, that could really come in handy. There's they've got nice sets, like there's a taco set that's got a guac mixer, comes with some hot sauces and taco holders. Might be nice if you're trying to impress a lady. They've got coffee makers, knives, special meats. They've got some CBD products. They've got some like whiskey decanters, whiskey glasses, whiskey stones, that kind of thing. Maybe some men's health products like hand sanitizer, hand cream, that kind of thing. They've got some gambling products, some shaving products. The thing is, you never know what you're going to get with a Bespoke Post box.
I got some tweets from people yesterday. They seem like we got some orders, which I like. People seem to like it, which is interesting.
Alba herself was perusing it yesterday.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're a lady minifan, it could be a great gift to get for the man in your life.
That's true.
You get to you can check out what
you like some grooming products or some soap or something.
Some soap, some deodorant.
You must have to hose them down outside. Something.
What is that? What does that even mean?
Some air fresheners, maybe like a candle.
Right, when you get to a certain weight, you'll even know.
Like a vacuum.
Right. Oh, I'm so large.
Yes.
Of course. Also,
well, you go through a little bit more deodorant when you have to apply it between the rolls.
Oh,
that kind
God,
of thing.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, she must take you outside, just like literally hose you down.
Right.
Yes,
she must.
But there's also there's electronics, there's equipment. It's worth checking out. So it's boxofawesome.com, not /Kirk. It's promo code Kirk.
Code is Kirk. 20% off when you do your first box. 20% off at boxofawesome.com in my name. 20% off. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, and if you have to pause it, you can pause it. You get to kind of have a little bit
too.
of,
yeah.
You get to have a little bit of a choice over what you want on any given month. But the people at Bespoke Post are going to go out and they're going to find good products for men. They also, during the pandemic, they're making a concerted effort to support small businesses. So, you're not just shipping your money off to large, huge corporations. You're helping people in the economy and getting products that you can use and that'll be, that have been vetted. That'll be good quality products for the minifans.
Excellent. So there you go. I just did the weirdest thing. I walked over there and released urine from my bladder into like a bowl of some kind and flushed it away.
I don't have a bottle on the desk?
I don't know.
You want a medal?
And why don't you use soap when you take a shit? You said the other day you use sanitizer.
We don't have any soap in the office. We have
get
just
some
sanitizer.
Soap. Well, where does
I thought the rule is you save your shits for home.
Yeah, but you don't.
You've been shitty. You haven't done that. You haven't abided by that rule.
I thought now I have. The rule wasn't in place.
You made the rule.
And by the way, there's no way. Is it bespoke or bespoke? Right? Bespoke, not bespoke.
Bespoke.
Well, why don't you order some from them? Maybe we'll get some nice soaps or something.
Excellent.
Yeah, we can do that.
Bespoke. Let's do that, please.
Some bespoke soap.
What?
Bespoke soap. Besoap.
Shut up, Steve. Wait, what? What? What do you mean besoap?
Bespoke soap.
I know you combine the two, but what is the? Where's the wit? Like what is that?
Soap. See, it's
what?
Besoap.
Okay,
it's a portmanteau.
2 words.
I know what it is. All right. Yeah. Are they loaded up?
They are.
All right. Let's talk to these fucking assholes. Let's go. Let's go. Kirk, bring it. Bring it.
I think you want to hear from this guy.
Is it the president?
I believe so.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Kirk? Please, Mr. President. I'm sorry.
That's okay, Kirk. I interrupted you, and I want to apologize.
That's fine.
How are we doing today, little Kirky? Are we doing well?
I'm a little fired up, sir. How are you today?
Well, I'm calling to speak about some of your enemies, Kirk. I'm not very happy. Not very happy, Kirk.
Good.
I need to congratulate a friend. He's a big supporter. His name's Dave Portnoy.
Mm-hmm.
He voted for me. Gave me a lot of money. Mm-hmm. He always said he wanted to own Deadspin. Now he does. How did things go with little Robbie? How did things go with Robbie Page Views? He's very entertaining, Kirk.
He did okay,
Star
sir.
Wars.
Yes, yeah.
I don't know if you knew that. He likes Star Wars.
I'm aware of that.
Very underrated.
It's
likes the UFC, Kirk.
Yeah.
He's a podcaster who likes the UFC. It's never been done before. It's not good.
Well, it's okay. It's been cornered. I understand that.
It's a market, but it's been cornered, and we have to talk about your dear friend, Concentration Kate. Concentration Kate. It's not good.
If she's in like
genocide,
Trolls, she's not like the president.
Genocide looks great in red. We have to talk about it, Kirk. It's not good. Can you believe that somebody pointed out genocide, but they were a Republican? Terrible, Kirk.
I don't like
not
that.
Good.
Sir, I don't like that either. That's not right. That is not right.
Not good, but you're fighting the good fight.
I'm trying.
I don't know how you do it with these two dummies next to you, Kirk.
Yeah,
was I right or was I right? We call him Book Writing Steve. He loves writing books.
Yep.
He can't help himself.
Yep, that's true.
I've never seen a book he's written.
Do a diary.
Oh, that's true.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, that's not his favorite diary. He told me one time.
Yeah.
He told me the greatest comedy book of all time.
What was her name,
the Diary
sir?
of Anne Frank.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling, sir. He told you that?
Sometimes you got to play it down the fairway.
Sir, can I just ask you a question I don't usually ask you? When did he tell you that?
He was at the inauguration, and he walked up to me. He said, "Mr. President, I just cannot stop laughing at this. I thought you would like it." I looked at the book cover, and I said, "This is about the Holocaust, Steve. What are you doing?" And he just said, "Oh." He asked me, "You really believe in that?" And then he walked away. I couldn't believe it. It was terrible.
That's a good answer.
Not good, Kirk.
I didn't expect that.
Not good.
I like the
He was really looking down his nose at you.
I can see how that would be notable, even on a day like that. Yeah, yes. But yes, he's not the only person I work with, is he, Mr. President? No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he's not. Who am
Imagine my fun
I
is
thinking?
over.
I'm thinking of low talent Mike. We call him Initiative Mike.
Yes.
Mike, let me ask you this question.
Yes, Mr.
I'm
President.
talking about your initiative here.
Right.
How long have you worked for Kirk Minihane?
1 year.
One full year. That's amazing, Mikey. How many times have you listened to Darkness on the Edge of Town? Just as an example.
Ooh.
Not very often. Maybe never.
Not very. And just to be curious, Kirk, how many books did you read last year?
Oh, geez. At least probably one a week. I'd say about 70. How's that?
Let's call it 70. And Fake News Steve, how many books did you read last year?
Not 70. I would say maybe 30 or 40. Maybe.
30 or 40.
I see where you're going with this.
And,
I know.
and Initiative Mike, how many books did you read last year?
I am blind, Mr. President. Let's be fair here.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, we have this crazy thing on my phone. It's called Audible, Mike. 25 bucks a month. It's not a big deal.
That's true, sir.
Mike,
All right.
Mike, I said to the First Lady last night, now I'm going to pay you a compliment. I said I could really, really use some entertainment, maybe about a bar, maybe in Boston, Massachusetts.
Wow.
And she said, well, not so little Mikey. He has this new podcast. Let's take 45 minutes and watch some Cheers-related content. And then you know what I did? I just watched the television show Cheers, Mike, because it's better than your podcast.
What a weird instinct.
It's a niche.
Well,
the
so
guy's
you
got
may.
a niche. He's got a niche. But
Someday you may want some
Kirk, guy,
commentary about it.
I have to run. I have only like 5 months left as president. I'm going to have a great time. Let me know if you need anybody to be pardoned. We're going to have a good time, and we're building the wall, China, bigly.
Good.
Mike, you're fat. Goodbye.
Thank you, sir.
Expecting a loss. I don't care for that.
Well, geez, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm saddened that he got out so quickly because I thought he might have some advice for Mike, considering they're both dealing with like Eastern European families.
That's true.
Eastern European in-laws.
I think we'll talk to him again,
Maybe-
Steve.
You think so?
Yeah, I have a feeling.
Well, he's busy.
That's true. That's true. Boy, he seems very nice. He seemed particularly pointed at Mike's lack of initiative. That seemed not so humorous.
Right.
That seemed very. Was a concentration, Kate? Is that what he said?
Yes, I believe so.
I believe he did.
Did you do that? Did you really do the Anne Frank thing or no?
It's called executive privilege, Kirk.
Okay,
You don't
sure.
you don't comment on your conversations with the commander.
Imagine the confidence to just walk up to him on the day of the
It seems
inauguration.
there would be some Secret Service involved.
It wasn't the first time we talked. He was a frequent guest on the show. We are, of course, as you've acknowledged, Kirk, responsible for Trump's primary win.
We were responsible in New Hampshire for his primary win. Sure were. Yes. Us. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jeff
Yes. Yes. Go ahead. Hello.
Hi, it's Chris, visiting nurse from Rhode Island.
See, this is actually Chris, visiting nurse from Rhode Island.
This is the real Chris.
Chris, you're being
parodied,
scammed and parodied, and what's going on here?
I guess I just have real estate in people's minds. I don't know.
I suppose.
I'm pretty honored. I don't know what to say.
Yes, what's going on?
Do you have a brother named Jacques?
Brother who called, though.
Oh, was it? You have a brother named Jacques?
I have a brother named Jacques. Yep.
Really? Jacques Dufresne.
Yep. Jacques Dufresne. Yeah.
That sounds like a middleweight fighter from like the 20s or something.
I know. Well, my father named him, and then he never named another kid again.
Yeah, that's not a bad name. That's a good. So that's French Canadian?
Yeah, French Canadian. We're from Woonsocket.
Yes.
So
it's like Rocco Baldelli.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. But yeah, I don't know what's up with people doing that. But I like I said, I'm honored. That's nice. It's funny to hear.
Sure. But, and you said you're going to Saco this weekend, correct?
No, I'm not going to Saco this weekend.
Oh, you're not? Maybe it was one of the fake ones.
No, it's I kind of got Yoka Albert. It's my anniversary.
Oh.
You could celebrate that.
I mean, come on. It's better than that.
I'm going to Maine. Like, we're going to Maine, and I'm like, oh, come on, it's right there. But
so cruel.
He ain't budging.
I mean, think you'd be driving right by Scarborough. Mike's going to have his big party.
That's true. Yeah, Friday, come by.
I know. Yeah, I'm sure she'd love that.
Oh, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I'm looking forward to it.
But I had a good bird story.
Oh, sure.
I can interject very quickly.
You may.
You ever see those hawks that hang out like on the light booths on like 95 and stuff like that?
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I was driving and I had my back passenger window cracked a little, and this bird came flying, nailed my car. I was going 65, nailed it, all disoriented. I had feathers and spittle all in my car. It was the weirdest freaking thing.
Jesus, yeah. Nice, Chris. Yeah, I'm still emotionally recovering from that whole attack.
I can imagine.
Maybe bird-on-car fatalities are more common than we thought.
Well, but even that's different. Mine was such a weird... It's just...
The place
the way it got caught.
It's crazy. Yeah. Keep in mind, that man is being parodied by several callers.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I think it's because he's so nice.
His frequency.
And he's nice. Like, I think people are having fun with
yeah.
Because according to the Robbie Foxes and these people are terrorists.
I'd also keep in mind that they're poor parodies, because Chris, the visiting nurse from Rhode Island, has very rarely talked about coronavirus, but every time someone calls in to parody him, they go right to coronavirus.
That is true.
Although I'll say that being his real brother changes things. I thought the brother was shitting on him a little bit. The fake brother.
I think he was.
But now that it's the real brother, now I understand.
Yes. Huh. Maybe. I don't know. Hello. Are they still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
Oh. What's up?
KB.
It's been a while, KB.
No, this is
KB was on the Yak yesterday.
Now, KB, do we have the sound, Steve, or no?
1 second.
KB, you have to react to the sound in 1 second, if that's okay.
How do you explain this?
Oh, I can react to that.
All right, good. Well, good. Well, I trust you completely. Do you have it, Steve? Matt Fuller text, by the way.
Again?
Right now?
After no response, or did you end up responding?
Oh, wait a minute. 1 second, KB and KB. Okay. Look, don't get pissed. I still love Larry and Kevin and Danny and Chief and the rest of the guys. Are they my favorite team of all time? The answer is yes. All I'm saying is I know they underachieved. That's all. Don't get carried away.
Did you
see? He knows you. He knows that you've gotten carried away.
I've not responded at all.
So he thinks you're.
We're now at the
your
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 texts in a row without a response.
So in Matt's mind, you are so pissed off over the text yesterday that you're just fucking foaming with rage.
Well, I will say,
right
I don't know if he's like a man child. He never grew mentally since we were that's something I wouldn't have talked to him about. Like, I wouldn't have talked to him for a couple of days if he'd said that to me in like 1988.
Okay.
I'm like, fuck you.
So he's just thinking that's
maybe
still the case.
Right. I remember my friend Jim Russo. Larry Bird won the first three-point contests he did. And then he came back later in like 90, maybe 91. He did it again, and he got kicked out. He got blown out in the first round or something. And he called me. Jim called me on the phone. He was like, "What do you think of that?" And I was like, "You're a fucking asshole. Fuck you. I hate you. Don't fucking ever talk to me again." I hung up on him. Like, I went all in. I forget. I said something else too. I was like, I said, that's why somebody hates you or something. Even then I was doing it. Yeah, right. Right. Even then I was planting things I already thought of. But maybe Matt's still thinking like that. I don't know. Yeah, fuck him. That's right, KB.
Attaboy, right. KB.
You have the sound, Steve.
Yes.
If I vamped long enough.
Well, we got to take a call.
Oh, we're taking a call, Colby. Put your fucking sign down.
KB from the Kirk Minihane Show is called.
We've got to take this call.
KB from the Kirk Minihane Show. What's up, man?
Hey.
Oh my God!
Oh, he's good. Yeah. This guy is good.
Kyle, how are you doing this?
What's going on?
How's your day? Hey, hold on.
So this is confirmed.
An alternate universe.
Holy shit!
What are you guys doing?
Oh my God!
Big listeners to the show, I can tell too.
They think it's like a good impression. I don't think it.
No.
He has the temperament though.
Yeah. KB.
Again, it's not an
KB
impression.
And KB,
No,
why don't you
I
guys
misspoke.
talk?
No.
Yes.
Hold on. Ask him an open-ended question.
Ask me an open-ended question.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. So anyway, the gist of it. So
I like that Dan says, I don't know what's going on.
he's right about that.
What could possibly be?
Well, they thought it was a soundboard, and then none of them could think of an open-ended question.
Well, we're not a room, not a Socrates theater in there. KB, so I mean, I guess the question that people speculate is, I've always defended you. Are you not the real KB?
I'm the real KB.
Okay.
But that wasn't the real KB.
Oh,
I see.
That was not me. That was not me on that phone call.
Okay.
But wasn't the KB on the show though?
Right. This is KB. He's on the show.
Yeah. Oh, you're the guy who was on the show yesterday.
I wasn't on the show.
So who was the KB who was on the show? Not the caller, but the actual KB. What are you saying?
I'm saying something's wrong. Something's not right.
I got you. I'm with you. Okay.
You're saying
you're
right.
I was in Hingham yesterday.
Yeah.
I was at work yesterday all day, so
Okay.
I couldn't make any phone calls.
Right.
So Big Cat brought a fake KB onto the show.
I mean, he's a powerful guy.
Interesting.
He's a wealthy guy. He could do that.
That's true.
He could do that.
He has a lot of money now.
You could also do like what do they do now with these concerts, like the like they do with like
Right.
Whitney Houston or these shows, you know what I
Deep
mean?
fakes.
Yeah. I could see that.
Interesting. Is that what you're saying is happening?
So I'm going to... Yeah, something happened because I've been here.
You've been in Hingham the whole time.
Right.
Boy, KB, it's been
And
hot.
I never called.
A hot few
I never
days
called
for
the
you,
Yak
man.
yesterday.
You never
called the Yak
you
yesterday.
So there's
never-
two fake KBs.
So you're saying
Wow.
the KB...
So I think they're trying to...
Go ahead.
They're trying to do something here.
What do you think, out of curiosity, what would be their gain? Like, what do you think they're trying to do?
I don't like it. I don't know what it is.
I don't like it either.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Fucking stinks. It rots.
But how's it going with you, though?
Oh, well, pretty good. Thanks. Not too
I haven't
bad.
talked in a while.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, there's been a lot of... So, I mean, I don't think we've really talked since things have gotten so crazy with Barstool and the sort of like, where does your political... It doesn't seem to me you weigh in a whole lot in that stuff. Would that be correct?
Yeah, I barely stay. I try and stay out of that stuff. Like, I've been working here a lot. I got the Employee of the Month for June.
Congratulations.
It's pretty cool.
Huh. Okay. What
So,
does that get?
I already
What does
heard-
that get you?
I already heard for July. I'm already probably going to win again. That's what people are talking about.
They
That's
are?
the rumor. That's going around the rumor mill.
People
now.
at the... Oh, well, okay. I mean, it's been awfully hot, I would think, in the landscaping the last couple of days. No, Jesus.
Oh, my God. I've been dying out here.
Yeah. Fuck. You working today?
But I've been listening to your show. I've been listening to your show, and it's getting me through it.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
good.
nice
Well,
of you to
thank you,
say.
KB. Well, good to talk to you, KB. Hang in there. So we talked to KB and President Trump. I haven't heard from KB in a while.
No, but I think he kind of had to weigh in after the controversy
Well, I
yesterday.
think he shed some important light on the topic.
Absolutely.
Bombshell allegations. A double imposter situation taking place in New York right now.
So he's saying the KB on the show and the caller both fakes.
Yes.
I think it's pretty clear. We know that Big Cat is a nice guy, doesn't want to offend anyone.
Sure.
And with everything going on with you versus Barstool, Big Cat has brought in a fake KB to replace the controversial KB who likes this show. I think that's what's happening.
That would make sense.
It's a decent theory. Yeah, it checks out.
But there are two of them, though, that were fake.
Right. Both of them. Yeah.
Oh.
The other fake KB is to wash away the idea that
Yeah,
a fake
the
KB
mystery
is
of
calling
it.
this show.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Actually makes some level of sense. That's probably what's going on.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, good. Okay.
I mean, I don't know much.
Hello. It's a good
But I
thing.
know this.
What's up?
Your sister's ass.
Got them all today. Yeah, huh?
Boy, Kirk, it's been a crazy 300 episodes, hasn't it?
Jesus. How are you, sir?
Back up there, Bluto. Your half? I did all the heavy lifting. It was fucking mayhem. You said the place was empty. Doc says I need an ultrasound on my groin and balls.
Yes.
I'll tell you one thing. If it was me this kid was spreading rumors about, he'd have something up his own ass. And it wouldn't be no cock, neither. I can't believe I stuck up for him. I feel like I've been stabbed in the heart.
It's betrayal, right?
Sorry,
Paul?
I yelled
yeah,
T.
Betrayal.
Sorry, I yelled T. It's just, how much more betrayal can I take? What's up, Kirk? This is me. I don't record shit, by the way.
Oh, you don't record shit?
I don't record fucking shit. That's Fugazi, whoever's saying that shit. Fuck off. No way. No chance.
But there are, so go ahead, give me one right now. Go.
Irregardless, I should have had immunity to all this shit. I should have been covered by my donations. When the organ needed a rejob, who was there? When the priests and the altar boys needed new whites, who picked up the tab?
I mean,
too late. You've been slacking off on me, and you left me unprotected. I'm cutting you off for good. You ain't ever gonna see another dime from me.
Hey, I mean, yeah, real issues with that mom of yours, Paulie. Real issues.
Not well.
The Green Grove. The fucking Minnie Matrone. She don't even live there, and she's causing a problem. She won't play a canasta with her.
All right, Paulie, we'll talk to you. But I mean, again, I like that, dismissing rumors. That's a good work right there.
KB and
which proves a man's a genius, by the way.
Absolutely. I like the there's some very subtle Paulie Walnuts lines. Like I just got to the episode Chris's intervention.
Yep.
And Adriana brings up how he killed the dog, and Tony goes, "You killed the dog," and
because that's
And Paulie goes, "Was he barking?
Was he barking?"
As if that would be a good reason.
I don't write nothing down. They're still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up, Kirk.
All right, good. Hello. Hello.
908.
908. Great state of Wisconsin.
Is that right?
The hang-up.
No idea. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, it's Peggy Lawton, Moving Country Club guy again. Sorry
What's that?
to bug you 2 days in a row.
I beg your pardon?
The guy from your country club?
It's Peggy Lawton, Movie Country Club guy again.
Oh, good to see you. What's going on?
Yeah, 2 days in a row. Sorry to bug you. Out here training again, going a little bit better.
Okay.
Steve, what's the email that I should email this proposal to?
Robinson at
BarstoolSports.com.
Robinson at BarstoolSports.com.
Got it. Okay. We'll do one for Han Pontier. And then I just have one other thing. You've mentioned it before, but I think Rich Keefe gets off with a pass. That guy fucking sucks.
He does suck. Yeah, you know why he gets off with a pass is because other than here's the weirdest thing. So I think even Rich Keefe is so relevant that some people I talk about the station all the time probably even know who I'm talking about.
He's not like an enemy.
The weirdest thing about Rich Keefe is he did have the guts to go on with Mike that time, which is so weird. Maybe he didn't know what he was getting into or something.
No, because I said
That's exactly what I was getting at.
When I DM'd
over
him
the break, I listened to your podcast, Mike. Sorry to cut you off there, but he was such a dick to you.
Yeah,
and you could tell he starts to get pissed, right? But he's the kind of guy that
at least he was
doesn't do it during the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. No, he
takes off the headphones.
He's a passive aggressive fucking cunt. He really
I
is.
messaged him after and was like, "Hey, thanks for coming on." No response.
Yeah.
But when I asked him to be on, I was like, "Hey, I've been critical of your show, but I think it could make for a good argument." Blah blah blah. And he goes, "Yeah, no problem. I'll be on."
Yeah, but I don't think he knew. I guess he just didn't know the level of it.
I guess so. Yeah.
But yeah, he's just so he's just like.
I would rather.
Go ahead.
I would rather play hopscotch on I-95 than listen to him or that hashtag dork thing. I mean, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah.
But
well.
All right, Steve. I'll email you that when I'm done.
All right. Good luck. Keep running. 1 foot at a time. Well, 1 foot ahead of the other, I guess. Not 1 foot at a time.
I like that. 1 foot at a time. That's good.
Foot at a time. No, it doesn't really work.
Mike, have you gone to the episode where Tony gets mad at Meadow for dating a Nordic guy?
I certainly have, yes.
So I was doing a little research, and it turns out that Steve's bladder issues have been going on since his college days.
Oh, boy.
Continue. Steve is looking right now. Steve's doing the thing where he's pretending like he doesn't know what you're talking about.
And Steve knows this guy does good work. Well, some shoddy work.
Steve is also exposed him at times, but go ahead.
That's true.
Go ahead, please.
So he wrote an article in support of making all bathrooms on campus gender neutral. And he wrote it because he was trying to prove that he could be progressive to the Pick-Sniffian liberals.
This was more of a troll job. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it was, Steve. Was it a little satire?
Yeah.
Yes. He got even used, sir.
As I sit here on the third floor of the library, wobbling my knees and holding back the morning's coffee, I am dismayed by the fact that in order to relieve myself, I will have to venture to another floor of the library.
It's true.
God, Steve, long sentences there. Jesus.
Third floor of Hawthorne Longfellow. It only had a woman's bathroom. You had to go down a few stories.
90-year-old women have fucking more periods in that fucking first paragraph of yours.
It's a library a couple times, too.
God, no kidding. Go ahead.
Kirk, real quick question. Could you give me your top 3 Bruce books?
Bruce books?
Yes.
Well, I like the Peter Ames Carlin biography, just called Bruce, and that was probably 7 or 8 years ago. I mean, Springsteen's book is good, but that biography is actually better because it actually reports stuff, warts and all. I mean, the Dave Marsh books from the 80s are pretty good. This guy, Eric Alderman, wrote a book about him. I forget the title of it. And then, the Backstreets has a whole, like a book. Basically, it's probably 15, 20 years old. If you look it up, you'll find it. The Springsteen magazine, it kind of has all the set lists, all the recording sessions, a bunch of interviews. That's a good one, too. Mike Appel's book, Down Thunder Road, about their lawsuit is a pretty good one as well.
Yeah, I've always wondered if you were kind of comparing yourself to Bruce, who's the Mike Appel in your life? Is it the agent that screwed you over?
Oh, that's probably a good one. Yeah,
DEI.
The agent's a good one. Well, yeah, the agent's a good one in a way because he got me when I still had stars in my eyes and dreams and hopes and optimism and wanting to be alive. And he began.
Now you just have Mike.
Yes, yeah. Now I just have Mike. Exactly.
That's right.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
See you,
Thanks.
buddy.
At Saco.
See ya. It's exciting. He'll be at Saco.
You're excited for that?
I'm not.
Why?
Why? Why am I not excited? I don't know why, Mike. Are you excited for it?
Yeah.
Did you skip to work this morning?
Yeah.
Which fans are you most excited to see in
All of
Saco?
them.
I'm going
every
to
single
Saco. Excited.
Excited to see every single one of them.
It's going to be dreadful, but we'll do it.
Wow.
We'll get through it. Right, Steve?
Exactly. Yes.
Wow.
And we'll all be
And 2
dead
weeks later.
Everyone will be dead. No, I'm looking for. I think the Minute fans will have a good time.
Today's podcast is brought to you by a nice ventilator company.
Well, there's no elderly people who are going to be there, right? Other than you. Yeah.
Steve died of coronavirus.
Well, makes sense. Jack Nicklaus had it. He's 80 years old. His wife, they're both fine.
I said he was fine.
Yeah, it's
Hanks,
weird.
same. Well, Hanks was not
Hanks
fine.
is up
I
there.
guess, but
Yeah, but he's not 80. I mean, Nicklaus is 80. His wife is also 80.
yeah. But then you hear horror stories. Who knows?
Right. Exactly.
It's
Well
all
said,
a bunch of.
You know what?
Mike, you said it all.
Yeah.
It never ends.
It never fucking ends. It doesn't. All right, hello.
Which you said on Twitter yesterday. I appreciate it.
Who said that?
You. You said the support never ends. I said I think that's
definitely
it never
right.
fucking ends.
Well, whatever.
That's a nod to me.
Whatever gets you through the night.
I
Mike.
winked. I said I got you, boss. I understand.
508, you're up.
I like that.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What was that? It was just a story you knew nothing about, right?
Yeah.
What was the story?
It was
it
was a Turtle Boy story. It was like, oh, what do you think of this Turtle Boy story, Mike?
I don't even know if it was
He
that.
goes,
'Cause Turtle Boy I probably.
well,
it never fucking ends. I don't remember what it was.
That's funny. All right, hello. Hello.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Yeah, I just wanted to call and clear the air. Unfortunately, my younger brother, I think you know him as Gerald Callahan. This is Gary Callahan.
It's who?
Calling in, and Gary Callahan.
I didn't know Jerry had an older brother. Oh, okay. It's interesting.
I'm not surprised he never brought me up.
Okay. You're right, he hasn't.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm not surprised either. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, exactly. And I just wanted to call and thank you, Kirk, for all the years you did take care of him. Being a younger twin, it was tough. I think you always look for the...
A twin,
the
did you say?
Male. Oh, yeah, we're twins.
And what is your name?
My name is Gary Callahan.
Gary Callahan.
Gary, okay.
Gerald was the second born, and in true Irish tradition was named after our father.
Sure. Usually it's the firstborn, but yeah.
So, well, I always thought it was the second.
You might be right, Jim. You might be right, Gary. You might be right. Suppose you could be right, Gary.
Gerald's always been jealous of me, and just.
Well, who would? I can understand why. Well, tell me. Well, Gary, I understand you're going to, and thank you for. I did help Jerry out. Thank you, but listen, I've known Jerry now for 10 years, and we're very close. Tell me a little bit about you, Gary Callahan. Like, I don't know much. What have you done in your life? What have you done?
Well, when we both started off at the University of Maine, and you sort of had to get out of my shadow, he went off to UMass.
Yeah, he hitchhiked back. He's told that story.
I stayed up in Maine after graduation. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Gary. I'm sorry.
And oh, no, it's quite all right. And I was lucky enough to get into the ground floor with the Dunkin' Donuts franchise. So, not that I made all my money in Dunkin' Donuts, but I invented the Munchkin.
Oh, did you?
Wow.
Okay, right. We got there.
Now, this is starting to make a lot of sense.
Well,
yeah, he's an angry.
Hey, you don't
man,
seem. Are you a Democrat, Gary?
Sorry. Oh God, no.
Oh, it'd be funny if you were. Just for next time you call.
I'm an independent.
Oh, okay. It'd be funny if you were a gay Democrat next time.
You don't want to hear what he says instead of maggots.
Mike's got a fan.
Gary enjoyed that one.
Mike's number one fan is Gary Callahan.
I know Gerald.
What's the Mike and Callahan show?
Said some disparaging things about the Minihane.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The Callahan family is a big Kirk Minihane supporter.
Well, thank you, Gary. Nice to meet you.
Very
Good to
nice.
talk to you, and maybe we'll stop on by a Dunkin' Donuts. We're up in the great state of Maine later on this week. And
Anytime you want, just tell him Gary
Gary.
to give you whatever you want. And,
So, okay, Gary. Well, thanks, Gary. So when I go to Dunkin' Donuts, to be clear, I'll say, Gary said I can have anything I want.
That's right.
And they
Walk
say
into
who,
Dunkin' Donuts.
and I'll say Gary Callahan. Jerry's older brother. Jerry who? Callahan. They're twins.
His older brother.
Jerry's the second born.
In the Irish tradition, of course, the second born is named after
Maybe
the father.
true for all I know. It seems like he likes you. You have a Callahan who likes you, Steve.
That's good. That's progress.
Are they still loaded up?
They're still loaded up, Kirk.
You see, what do you just piss?
No.
You seem like you're not paying
Was he
attention the
off
last
a little
couple
bit?
minutes. What's going on?
I was looking for the munchkin,
shitting.
the munchkin cut.
How'd you do?
I did not find it. Okay. I would have played it if I found it.
You want me to play it for you? Okay. Those munchkins are garbage!
Thank you.
Now we've got it.
Every day, Dino brought in these munchkins. We're not going to get them back. We're not going to get them back.
That's
What's
why I
up?
started bringing to McDonald's.
I have oatmeal in the morning. So what? What's up?
Par 5. You drive the ball, you hit it into the sand, about 200 yards out. What club are you using?
So a par 5 for my second shot, I have 200 yards out in the sand?
Yeah. You're in the sand, about 200 yards
Or what do
out.
I got in front of me? Do I have a clear path to the green? Is there water involved? Is there a rough? Is it, what?
No water. No
Okay.
water.
Uh-huh.
Trap on both sides. You gotta just go for it. What club are you using?
Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. The kind of player I am, I'm probably taking a 9-iron out and laying up. I'm not going to lie to you. But if I had to go for it, my 4 hybrid maybe?
Well, at least you were honest.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. I could maybe carry that 180, 190. I'm actually, one of the things I do well is I actually, long iron shots and out of the sand, I do well. The tip is you just don't move your body. You don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kirk, one more golf question for you.
Many more,
You're
I'm
about
happy.
10 yards. You're on the fairway about 10 yards before the green. Are you a bump and run type of guy? Pins in the back. Bump and run, or are you chipping?
Well, it all depends on I'm standing up right now and setting up my shot. It all depends on what's in front of me.
It's a hill, so it goes up.
No,
So
I would definitely take my 60 degree there and flop-a-reno.
Flop arena.
Yeah.
You're the man.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Fucking A, I am.
I'm glad you were so honest with him.
Can I go to each Dunkin'? How many Dunkin' Donuts are there in Maine, Steve? We could make a fucking killing if we go to each one.
No, there's gonna be
Hundreds.
Yeah, I would assume.
So we can just anytime we go in there,
Yeah.
we can say Gary said we can take whatever. we
Gary Callahan sent us.
want. No, you didn't say Gary Callahan.
Just say Gary.
So just Gary said we can have whatever we want.
All right.
I'm gonna try that.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to try that.
All right.
Okay.
We expect video. Yes. Proof.
Just come back with everything.
You wouldn't believe it. I own a franchise now.
Just cash. I own Dunkin' Donuts. They decided to go private.
Yeah, no, Gary sent me over. I'm the new manager here.
Let's
It's a horrible business.
Hi, Stevie.
Oh, boy.
Hello?
Hi, Stevie. Hello, Michael. Nice to speak with you again. Kirk, it's a pleasure.
Hi, who are we speaking to?
Who is this?
Oh, sweetheart, this is Big Steve's air conditioner.
Of course it is.
Have we spoken to you before?
I'm sorry. I'm embarrassed to say I don't remember our first conversation.
Well, Kirky, I haven't met you, of course,
Right.
yet. Michael, we've shared a few rides together, and
Oh,
you and
yes,
I
of
spend a lot of quality time together.
Mm-hmm. Steve, do you have anything you want to say to your air conditioner?
Yeah, I'm surprised you're able to make phone calls when you can't keep my car cold.
Ooh, don't.
These two.
Ironic, a little ironic because things get a little toasty.
Oh, Steve, don't make me tell him about the Democratic we pick up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Boy, this air conditioner doesn't have very good.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead. Check out
there's
his page.
no sense of
It's all about
omerta
it.
with your own car. You know? Is this because I won't drop the $1,000 to get you fixed that you need to spill all my secrets?
Geez, Steve's air conditioner is rough and inappropriate, frankly.
Yes.
And not meant for 2020.
No, certainly not.
Hey, Steve, why don't you tell him about what I did with the in-law this weekend?
Oh, come on. I don't think we need to get into that.
Goodness.
Wait a minute. What?
Well, anyways, boys, for you, I offer a cold service for the weekend if you need.
Okay.
I'm intrigued.
That would be air conditioning, I suppose?
Or is it?
Yes.
No.
I am still working things out with Reamer because, as you know, he is very close with Steve. I talked about Democratic.
I didn't know about that, but okay.
So, well, there's a lot you might not know.
We're struggling here, Steve's air conditioner.
Oh, no.
All right, we'll talk. We'll talk to you later. What did he say?
I don't know. He just started laughing.
Going back to the gay slurs.
Not his fault. Yeah, you got a good minute of, it gets tough. We'll take a couple more.
That is going to be a tough ride, though. No air conditioner. Although it's supposed to be pretty nice this weekend.
Yeah, the fit will not be making the journey.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
No?
No.
Okay. I'll be flying in.
Hey,
Hello.
Andrew from Williamsburg out in Western Mass. What's up, guys?
Where in Western Mass?
What
I'm
up?
sorry?
Williamsburg, 15 minutes north of Northampton.
Oh, I know. Yes. Okay. I know Northampton very well.
Anyway, do you know any golf spots out here in Western Mass? I grew up in Westfield. I know Shaker Farms. I've been going to a bunch. The ranch in Southwick. Do you have anything?
Jesus,
you recommend out
I
here, Kurt,
just
or no?
what the hell's the one? It's right off of it's right on the East Hampton Holyoke line. God damn it. Look it up. It's not bad. It's okay. Shit. You'll see it.
By Mount Tom, maybe up there.
What's that?
Maybe by Mount Tom, somewhere up there. Yeah, I'll
Yeah, it's right down. If you go, it's right down the bottom of Mount. If you go down, you go down the hill, like you're heading to 91. Yeah, it's right there.
Yes.
Man, this podcast is just one-on-one.
I was going to say, I mean, you could just Google golf courses.
I mean, there are thousands and thousands of people listening to this conversation. It's not benefiting them at all. But, if I was listening, I'll be like, that's kind of interesting.
I'm from Western Mass, and I don't even know the area he's talking about. So that's how specific it is.
But you could also find a golf course if you just said golf course Williamsburg.
Well, he's asking me. He's asking me, Steve.
I mean, would he call somebody else to ask
But that's
him?
not the point.
He trusts Kirk's
Andrew,
opinion.
is Andrew, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Would you like to play golf with me sometime?
Fuck yeah, of course.
Okay, it's never going to happen.
Just pay for a cameo.
Never going to happen. Yes, or not. No, I'm just kidding, Andrew. Yeah. Fuck, what's the name of that course? It's right before 91.
This one I should know. Holyoke, I should know.
It's on the East Hampton Holyoke line. It's not before 91. So whatchamacallit, you take off on 91 to get to East Hampton. What's that little road? Jeez, I used to take the prep school all the time. And then, you go up the hill and you go down the hill. Did you ever go to East Hampton or no?
Not really.
And you go all the way to the top of the mountain there. And
Yeah, it was kind of a different
Wyckoff
area.
Country Club, East Hampton Golf, Wyckoff?
Yes. Oh, it's a country club? Shit out of luck. Well, never an issue for me. I probably belong there. Who knows?
I'm sure you could. Maybe
You just got to know based on your skin color.
That's true.
White male privilege.
Andrew, we'll play golf sometime together, man. Me and you.
Sweet. I got a few more points if you got a second.
Well, okay. Maybe we won't.
Any restaurants?
Okay,
in
so
that?
anyway, you were talking about the challenge on MTV a few weeks ago about how that girl D got banned.
Oh, yes.
From, cancel culture.
Yep.
So, anyway, she's actually, I don't know if you listened to, she's actually Asian. She's like, she's either West, she's like Taiwanese or Asian.
Oh, your phone
like that.
stinks,
So-
Andrew. We'll talk to you later, buddy. But yes. So, yeah. Okay. There you go.
It affects all kinds, is what he's trying to say.
It does. It sure does. That cancel culture. That goddamn cancel culture. Of course, if it didn't exist, our show would be 3 minutes long. Just be prank calls, and that'd be about it. Take some
Be
phone
back
calls.
to talking about the YouTube channel.
Poor Jerry would be just staring out at the wall. Look at that Patriot schedule.
I got canceled.
What was that?
I got canceled.
Who are you talking to?
Shut up and let's hear from Kane.
Okay. What's up?
Mike, it's your dad. How are you, buddy?
Oh,
wow. Right to Dad.
Right down to business.
Dad, are you going to Saco this weekend?
Absolutely. I can't wait, Kirk.
Oh,
I'm
good.
very excited.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Anyways, Mike, do you have a pen and a paper ready?
He always does.
Sure.
He always does.
Sure.
All right, write this down. I need you to go to Home Depot after work, okay?
Mhm.
I need 3 cinder blocks.
Okay.
I need 10 feet of industrial chain.
Okay.
I need you to get me a 10 by 20 blue tarp or black tarp.
Blue or black. Doesn't matter.
Yes.
Okay.
And I need you to pay in cash. I'll send you some money. I don't want you paying with credit card.
All right. Then if you're going to send me the money, I don't know if I can go today.
Meet me at the Watertown Yacht Club.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. May I ask what this
Just
is all for?
Just walk. I can't talk. The guy's waking up. Just meet me at the Watertown Yacht Club with all that stuff, all right? I gotta go.
All right, Mr. Gary. We'll see you at Saco.
Boy, it doesn't seem like this would be the place to handle that kind of business.
Yeah,
it seems like more of a
kind of
private,
mysterious, ominous call.
Yeah, it seems like more of a private conversation, but I'll figure it out.
I will say he's very liberal and he lets you choose. We'll give you a couple selections for the color.
That is nice of him, because I might not be able to find blue, so I have to go with black.
That's true.
Or vice versa.
Yeah, that's true. Huh. Are they still loaded up, Steve?
They're still loaded up.
All right, one or two more. We have work to do after the show, do we not, Steve?
We do.
All right.
Why don't you write this down? Go fuck yourself, you fucking asshole!
Hello, Jerry's uncle.
Hello, Uncle
Is this the Minihane Show?
Jerry, I'm sorry, Jerry's uncle. We just spoke to, do you know of this nephew of yours, Gary Callahan? We just spoke to him. Jerry's twin brother?
I call him Gay Callahan. That's what I call him, Gay.
You call him Gay Callahan. You fucked him? Did you say you fucked him in the ass?
I did no such thing.
Oh,
I'm not a sodomizer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Right.
What do you think? I'm like Boggs in Shawshank Redemption?
I don't. I know.
Kirk, I need your help this morning.
I'm here to help you.
I need your fucking help.
I'm here to help you.
I haven't spit my seed in over 30 days. And I need you to give me some of the dirty talk about my asshole nephew, Jerry, about how terrible his show is.
Oh, well, sure. Okay,
give it to me.
Well, sure.
So I can spill my cream.
No,
he's all pent up.
I understand what you need me to do. Sure. I'll make it very clear. I have been told we have 60 or 70 times the audience that Jerry's has.
It's fucking show.
Yeah. There are days where Jerry doesn't get any interaction on social media. I heard Turtle Boy on his show the other day say that Jerry's audience is more refined and classy, and that ours is crazy. That he likes that they talk about serious stuff.
Boy, that asshole failed teacher, educating. He's a poor educator.
Jerry is bleeding.
Keep going.
Here you go. Ready? Here we go. Jerry is bleeding money. The podcast will be done in 3 months, and he'll be on the street, Uncle Jerry.
Just like he makes the sheep bleed. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Holy Mary, and podcast Jesus, and his mother Peter, and his father Patricia. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, Kirk.
Feel better?
Oh, Kirky.
You feel better? I'll give you one. Oh, you hang up? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, you made the gentleman come.
I'm sure Jerry will be fine. Yeah, but I'm just trying to get the guy off, Just trying to help out.
Right.
But yeah,
it seems like you did that successfully.
Well, that's good. All right, one more, I suppose. I don't know if we're going to be able to top. A lot of the famous callers today.
So I would say I was right about Turtle Boy. Not a Minute fan, it seems.
Yeah, I know, but you know how they are. The ones who rip the most love us the most. You think he misses a show?
No, I think he listens.
No chance.
And he seems to like it, but I just think he likes more the investigative stuff and isn't a fan of the show as a whole.
Yeah, he's a serious guy.
Yes.
What do we got here, Steve?
All right. It's like we dropped on our side.
Oh, no.
Did we?
Yeah.
All right, we're good then.
Couldn't take that much male energy.
I suppose. Well, thanks to Dr. Sheffield, Simply Safe, Milton's, Bespoke for joining us today. And we will talk to you, and Robbie Fox, and Donald Trump, and Jerry's uncle, and Gary Callahan. All the celebrities. Yes. KB.
Right.
We had a lot of celebrity callers today. Your dad?
Remember, drop Gary's name at any Dunkin' Donuts.
I would say today, if you're in the Maine area, if somebody could please do a video of this for me and let us know you're listening right now. If you're in Maine, go to a Dunkin' Donuts, tell them that Gary sent you, video it, and send it back to us. I just for proof. Because I don't want to go in there. If this
Why waste your time?
And Jerry, look, Jerry's a pretty honest guy, but I know he gets angry about stuff. He had a brother who turned his back on him years ago. Maybe he's never discussed Gary Callahan.
It's very possible.
Do I think Gary Callahan would be funnier if he was the opposite of Jerry? Look, I'm not here to tell people how to make phone calls.
Yeah, and you can't control how people are.
Is this going
to cause It's very odd they gave him a full biography of going into it, buying an individual Dunkin' Donuts franchise.
Yes. Like, when
very
you
specific.
Were obviously going down a certain road and said, are you a Democrat? He goes, no.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm not.
It's a ridiculous question.
Is this going to cause a new rift with you and Jerry that he's withholding this kind of detail of his life?
Well, how about this? You heard Jerry's brother, Jerry's uncle, both listen to the show.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
Now, Jerry's other brother is a big fan.
So there's got to be a little jealousy, maybe.
I think that's part of it. I don't know.
Well, we kind of addressed that the other day.
So, Minute fans in Maine out there, please, today, video this and let us know because a lot of fans are going up there. The chance to get a couple of free donuts or a cup of coffee.
Right.
Or who knows what else.
An entire franchise?
Let us know. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.